Yeah. Yeah. He said, about to be cut into Love Island. Tyler, what's good, bro? Who we got in the house? Who we got in the house? Matthew Cards, Dirt Fan. Andrew Neville, what's good, bro? Bud Light 2, what's happening? What's happening? Thunder in the house. Empirical, yeah. Man said, stopwatch, blue hand timer. This shit is better than Love Island. Yo, bro. Beast Coast TV. He said, when I you're back. What's good, Wasteman? I'll keep forgetting that's your name, bro. Super Dirt Fan in the building. Beast Coast TV, Season 2, Episode 7, bro. We got another heavy hitter in the house, bro. From your favorite NASCAR iRacing and NASCAR 25 streams to content at your favorite NASCAR track. He said, are we getting sloppy tonight? Let's bring up none other than Sloppy Joe. You're muted, bro.
Of course I'm muted. Now we're good. What's up, everybody? How we doing?
Bro? He said, I need me some sloppy. Amy, what's happening, Amy? He said, Sloppy Joe, let's go. What's good, man? How's your day going, bro?
Going good.
Other than it being a hot week in the Southeast, bro.
This is the only place I can wear a hoodie in the entire country of the United States right now, is in my house with the AC blowing right now. So, pretty good. We had just finished up having some dinner. Just finished up taking care of little one there for a little bit. Got away and had to make sure I had everything all prepared, ready to go. And here we are. So, been a good day, man. How about you?
Pretty good, man. Freaking long day at work. We had a pest problem over the last few. Wasteman said, "Yeah, what up, Joey?
What up?"
Yeah, that guy looks familiar on screen. Tell Sloppy Bud Light said, "Hey,
I love Bud Light, not the drink, but the person."
Yeah,
Bud Light.
Man, it's been freaking hot, bro. Two of the AC units ain't working. It's just, I'm just glad Zay's final tournament of the summer was this past weekend in Myrtle Beach, so that's out the way. We won't have any baseball for a little bit.
I say he plays baseball, right?
Baseball, and then me, Empirical, and our other buddy Lance, we coach the football team, so that won't be till like August, like right when school starts. And it's crazy. School starts in like 6 weeks, maybe less. They just got out of school. They just got out of school, and they're about to be back in school.
Yeah, I don't miss those days. Not at all. I do not miss them whatsoever.
Oh, when she gets older.
Oh, no, for sure. Yeah, no. I mean, it's going to be like seeing her going through all the things that I went through, all those things. So for sure, it'll be fun when we get down that road, but I'm trying to go as slow as possible with it.
He said, don't remind me when school starts. I'm a teacher. King Brandon here.
Oh,
Zay is a multi-sport athlete plus a singer. Yo, you heard him on stream today, bro? Yo, Sloppy, so I'm going to start it off like where everybody else does. What got you into NASCAR?
I love that question. So I was 5 years old, and this was 2001, by the way. So, yeah, get all the comments out there and all that stuff with 2001. But I was 5 years old, and my dad decided to take me to the spring Atlanta race that year of 2001, my first ever NASCAR race, right? Never seen it on TV, nothing of the sort. He was cheering for, I think, Gordon and Rusty Wallace. Such an odd combo of drivers to cheer for. Anyways, he thought, since obviously Gordon was the sort of still the young gun at that time, 2001, he was still pretty young. He got me all decked out in like a rainbow hat, the rainbow shirt and everything, kind of like what Kyle Larson did when he was a kid. So that was my first race. I went, and I mean, from that day forward, I was just hooked. And of course, like my first race ever was the famous Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon photo finish. So it's pretty crazy to say my first ever NASCAR race was one of the most historical events in NASCAR history. And the crazy part, my dad always tells me to this day, on lap 3, I was watching the cars and I had a little diecast, right? He bought me a little diecast and I was playing with them on the bench, right? And on lap 3, everyone stood up and held 3 fingers up for Dale because this was like 2 weeks after Daytona. And he says he'll never forget when I asked him, I was like, Dad, why is everyone quiet? What's going on? And he didn't say a word until after the lap. And he said, he told me, one day, you'll know. One day you'll know.
Oh,
That's what he told me. And now all these years later, I obviously know the significance of it. And go back to now with what unfortunately what happened earlier this year,
so
now
lap
being an
8,
adult and seeing that moment, the emotion and everything. So that's how I got into it. And every weekend since then, I would sit on my couch, eat a bowl of Captain Crunch cereal, watch Happy Hour in the morning and qualifying, and that's where I was every single weekend on the couch watching my favorite sport, watching that blue and red flame car going around. So that's where it all started from.
That's dope. That's dope. It is crazy because, like you said, so like, of course, we were younger. I'm probably a little bit older than you, but we were younger when that happened. And then in Charlotte this weekend, the impact of that lap 8, bro. And you could feel the emotion in Charlotte. It was crazy. Hella Lace in the house. You're one of
but the emotion. Charlotte was man. Like, it's crazy how everything can change, right? Even 24 hours before that, I was just so excited to get there with my friends, and I had a bunch of like content things I had planned and all these things that were going to go forward. And it's crazy how in the blink of an eye, everything can change. And especially in a sport that we all love. So, all these years later, being an adult and experiencing something like that, like back in 2001, just being there in that track and seeing the emotion all around, it was gut wrenching. It was unfortunate. I was in the garage area too on Sunday, and you could just tell, you could see it in the team's eyes, the fans' eyes, and everything.
Everybody.
I was actually, you could feel it. And I'll be honest, I decided to have a moment. I walked on pit road well before the race started, and I just walked by that 33 car, and I just sat there for about 5 minutes. And just said some thoughts to myself, and everything, and then moved forward. So that was a really emotional weekend for sure. Very, very, very crazy.
I wish they would have let freaking C-Bell run the 18 on his car, bro.
Gosh. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about the proposed tribute they were going to do all of a sudden, but it got rejected. So yeah, I couldn't believe that was an actual thing. And it was crazy. A lot of people aren't even going to talk about it because it didn't really make it out into like the public eye, and everything. So I wish that would have happened.
Yeah, it looked crazy. And it was he ran the interstate battery scheme too, right? Yeah, it
was interstate batteries. It was a green and
the green and white and gray.
Car, green and white, or was it green and gray? It was
it had like the gray, like
gray.
With like a fatigue gray behind it.
Yeah.
It was man, I think it would have been so fire.
Oh, of course.
So how do you say? So what got your NASCAR? We got that out the way. So what got you started doing your iRacing streams?
Yeah, that's a good one. Pretty cool story. I always enjoy telling it. So this goes all the way back to 2000, I think like 18 or 19, man, around that range. I was trying to finish up my college time at Kennesaw State University, and I had an internship at a Braves radio station. So I had an internship there, and I really wanted to get into radio, right? I wanted to get into radio, and kept trying to pitch my way towards having an actual motorsports show where I would be the host and try to kind of get my way into the business somewhat. Right. And it never really was working out. Didn't really get treated the way I wanted to get treated. Got there at 4 a.m. every single morning and did a lot of things. Never really got the experience I wanted and the teaching I wanted. And I was ready to go back for another internship, and then they said they would email me back, and they never emailed me back. They ghosted me, which was pretty unfortunate at the time, because this was me trying to get out of college, trying to find a job, trying to find somewhere where to go in the industry that I wanted to do, which was like commentate and talk about what I really enjoy. And ironically, about a day after that happened, an email came through or something on social media came through about NASCAR Heat doing some kind of esports thing, like some kind of pro league. And
Okay.
at the time, I was a single Pringle. I was just doing little YouTube streams here and there, nothing really too
Yeah.
crazy. I'm like, shoot, what have I got to lose, man? I'm gonna go for it. So lots of nights of just staying up almost all night, testing setups, learning on setups, building setups, and going through qualifiers. And as the time went on, we made it to the qualifiers, and then we got drafted by RCR, which was such a cool moment, one of the coolest moments of my entire life. And we drove for Richard Childress for 2 years, from 2019 to 2021. Had a pretty good run there. Fortunately, the pro league fell down right when I was kind of getting at my peak, where I was running like top 3, top 4 every single race and competing for wins. And then I started tackling on iRacing there too a little bit. So I just started streaming on Twitch at the time and started growing a pretty solid following then. Did some cool things with Caterpillar, Tyler Reddick.
Okay.
Technically, I am part owner of the Guinness World Record for the world's largest game of Pac-Man. So that's a pretty fun fact about me there from those days. Yeah, there's a video on YouTube about it. It's pretty cool. Just started from there and kept working on myself, kept streaming on Twitch, and then Ignition came out, and we all know what happened with Ignition. It fell down tremendously. And I kind of went away from content creating for a while, just struggled for a while. And then it's crazy how I had a job that I really loved, thought I was going to be like where I was going to work for at least 10, 15 years. And then I got hit with the huge layoff with 100 plus people and just started making videos and streaming again. My wife told me, hey, you should really get back into it again. Start doing some iRacing, do some NASCAR stuff again. And I said, what have I got to lose? And here we are now, about a little over a year later, living the dream. And that's where it all stemmed from, was just back then pretty much getting told, nope, you don't have an internship anymore. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go make my own thing happen, basically. So that's where it all stemmed from.
That's dope. Thunder said NASCAR Ignition was absolute buns.
Don't even get me started on it. Just don't even get me started on it. The amount of emails and things that were told to me. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on that one. That's a whole that could be a whole podcast itself.
I bet, yeah, for real. Especially look at it. Mom's in the house.
Uh-oh. Is she gonna bully me?
Yo.
I'm ready for it.
She got the punch. She got the gloves ready. Yo, so like, let me see. I've seen you at a few tracks now. So the more I interact with you guys, and she said, "Whatever, Sloppy," and see, everyone moves different, right? Because everyone has different goals. Like you out there, we'll run into each other, talk, but you got I gotta get this content. I gotta get this content. So I don't. Like when I see like you and Tyler, of course I want to show you guys love, but I'm not gonna hold you up because I know we got said hello, Sloppy Nation.
What's up, TB? I see you.
And then like I see like there's a everyone has that whatever they want to accomplish while they're there. You know what I mean? Look, Turco in the house. That's my boy right there. So like what are like when you hit a track? I'll just use the Coke 600 foot because that's like the most recent one me and you were at. Like what are the goals you set, and like what is it you're looking to accomplish while you're out there? Aside from, of course, you want to meet up with the bros, run into them, talk. But there's like things you want to accomplish while you're there. So like, what are some of the things? Like, what's your process when you go into these tracks?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I go into it just like free balling. I usually a couple days before I go to a track, I just kind of map out, see what's going on that weekend. If there's like maybe a driver appearance of a driver that I kind of know a little bit, so I can kind of joke around with them a little bit, make a funny video or so, which that doesn't really happen a whole lot. So, I would just say the mindset I go into making this content whenever I go to the track is really just, I'm just like every other NASCAR fan. I'm just one of the average guys and gals out there. I love this sport. I love everything about this sport. I love hanging out with friends at the track, and I love getting close to the burnt rubber, and just being there up close I love it. I could travel to every single race weekend if I wanted to, and if I could do it for work. And when I take that, I just tell myself, well, I'm gonna be that fan, but I'm going to show people what it's like being a NASCAR fan, right? And you know what? I'm very blessed and thankful to get the access that I do at a lot of these tracks. I'm really fortunate about it. It took a lot of hard work to get to that point. But when I take that access, I really just want to show NASCAR fans what it's like indoors, what it's like to, be in the garage area, or, hey, for the fans that aren't at the track, this is what you're missing. Right. So I kind of take it upon myself a little bit to kind of show everybody what it's like being a NASCAR fan, but also like what you're missing at the track as well. And that's why I kind of look at when I do my at track content, is to just show everybody that, this is what it's like being a super committed NASCAR fan, and this is what you're missing. And there's some videos I do that aren't like that. It's more about me just being the content creator, like doing something with a driver or doing something with a sponsor that may reach out to me and tell me, hey, we'd love for you to come do this video. But my mindset going into it is just be the natural NASCAR fan that you are, but just show it through your camera lenses, right? That's the mentality I have about it. It's not about, oh, let's find the best video that gets 50,000 views, or let's get this video out there. Let's really pretend we have a script in front of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that kind of content at the racetrack doesn't really hit my vibe that much. So really just being that fan, but showing people through my camera lenses what it's like being that fan, and showing them things that maybe they don't get to see every day, which is like going to the garage area, or maybe making a video with a driver. Or something like that. So that's sort of my mindset that goes into it. I don't really make a schedule, or I don't make like an itinerary. I just kind of go about it day by day and kind of feel the vibe a little bit. Obviously Charlotte, things changed drastically.
Quickly.
We had a whole thing ready to go for Charlotte. I mean, I had some really, really good opportunities lined up for Charlotte. I won't go into it on here, but there were some really awesome things that we were going to do in Charlotte that, unfortunately, for obvious reasons, that were canceled. But those conversations are already back in discussion for the fall weekend, so things are all good. But yeah, I mean, just anytime I go to the track, just be the NASCAR fan that I love, but just show people through the camera lenses, be that natural fan, and just be energetic, show people what they want to see, and show them what the sport's all about. So that's really my mentality that goes into it.
And that like for me, like that Charlotte weekend, like I said, like I tell everybody, Darlington's in the backyard. We're 30 minutes from Darlington. My mom's house is 15 minutes from the track. So it was like, I took Zay there, I think this year for the first time. That's his first weekend. Get the break with Brent. Oh yeah. But so it was different because that was his first truck race, first cup race, and then it was like it's different because when it's my back, like, not that I'm the man out here, but I know people out here, so I can move a little different. I'm more comfortable, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Charlotte's different because now we're 3 hours from the house. This is a major race event. I say this is what we got going on. They got the fan days, so I had stuff lined up for Zay, like especially. I'm not a Hendricks guy, but he is. He's a freaking Chase Elliott fan, bro. Shout out to NASCAR Heat 3. So so I was like, yo,
he made a good choice. He made a good choice, in my opinion.
I ain't knocking it, man. I ain't knocking it. You know what I'm saying?
No bias or nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. But so it was like, he was, because after Darlington, he was just hyped. He didn't realize, like, he said,
I knew he was gonna say something. That's why I had to go with it a little bit.
So and I'm gonna touch on that in a second because it happened in Charlotte. So like I'm like, all right, we're gonna hit a FRM because he was in awe of, like, my dad. Mind you, me and Noah aren't like this, right? We're not like this. We're not. But he recognized me when he sees me because of the sneaker talk we have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if you caught it there when we were, a fan day at FRM, but like. So now Zay has his own connection with it. Like him and Lane Riggs had a whole back and forth, 2 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? Because Lane was shining at the UNC hauler, and they had like a little, whatever. So now he's like really locked in. So now that we're able to go to Atlanta, it'd be just adding on to the experience to see how, like, it's different at every track, and people all go for the same thing. They want to see it. They're just there to see their favorite driver try to win the race. Zay might be the second biggest Elliott fan behind Sloppy. Yo, so at RFK Day, right?
Mhm. Oh
I
boy,
think
where's this going?
I forgot what shirt Zay had on. It wasn't an Elliott shirt. So we're in the gift shop, and Tyler's like, "You got him a Mr. Busher shirt?" I was like, "Nah." So he's like, "What size are you?" So he gets the Mr. Busher shirt at Zay's side. He goes, "Now when I get you this, I want to hear no shit about Chase Elliott." So that
He
freaking
would do that. He would.
so Sunday morning, Zay puts on the shirt. He's like, "Daddy, record me." He does the Mr. Busher thing almost to perfect. The best one he's done out of all the ones we sent Tyler, right?
Yeah.
But then when we leave the hotel room, he got his Chase Elliott hat on backwards. I was like, "Yo, Tyler's gonna be shit when we see him at the track." So he had the Busher shirt with the Elliott hat. I was like, "Well, I respect it. I respect it." You know what I'm saying? Everyone at the race is at their favorite place. Yeah, yeah, for real. There'll be, there's always love at the track. Like I haven't seen no bullshit, especially. So like last year, Atlanta was my first race since 2011. That was my first
Oh
race.
wow, really?
Yeah, I went that long. He got an earful.
Uncle Tyler was not happy.
He loves Uncle Tyler though. We're not, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, bro. But like, yeah, that was my first race. What, 15 in 14 years. So when I left Lowe's,
did you go to the summer race or the spring race?
The summer race, the hot one, the one Elliott.
Oh yeah, okay, all right, okay.
So and Empirical, man. So I don't know if you heard the story. So Empirical champed us in the room in the chat right there. Yo, for the longest, Chase got a handful too. Yo, leave those guys alone, bro. Elliott didn't make it out to Coke 600, bro. So he was trying to get me to go to the Spring Darlington race. Mind you, I was just watching from afar since 2011. I left Lowe's, and I just became super casual. I'm a Jimmy Johnson fan, so I was like, so I leave Lowe's, and I just watch from distance, and then 2311 came about, so then I was watching more than a little casually. And Empirical was like, "Yo, you gotta come to the race." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. Yo, you come to the race? Nah, I'm good. Yo, throwback weekend." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I can't get it off." I was always finding an excuse, right? And then, sometimes you're like, "Yo, you don't want to hear it no more, right?" He's like, "Yo, if I get these tickets to Atlanta, you're gonna go?" I'm like, "Fuck." Yeah, I said, "Yeah, I'll go." Every day, because his store was literally 5 minutes from mine, and he used to live down the street from me. He just moved, but he used to live right down the street from me. Every time I see him, "Yo, if I get these tickets, bro, relax. You get the tickets, I'm there." So I never forget the day he got the tickets, like secured, right? He comes to my store, "Yo, we going, right? I got the tickets, we going." I'm like, "Bro, we going." So we get to Echo Park mad early in the morning, walk around, and it was, and then this is me approaching it different than how I used to. I was just like, I chill for a little bit. I never stayed for a whole race, never. I guess I was too cool, chill with my coworkers, my peoples. Halfway through the race, I'm going home, watch it on TV.
Gotta beat the parking out of there, right? Gotta beat the traffic.
That was always my thing too. Now, I mean, it is what it is now. I don't know where I got the patience from now, but it is what it is. So like talking to other people, like I'm sometimes I can't. Being around too many people becomes a little overwhelming, especially I work in retail, so I'm around hundreds of people every day. I don't want to be around people sometimes. But anyway, so I'm talking to some of the people at the haulers and all that. And then we get in the Ford at the line at the Ford hauler for Noah, Todd, and Zane. And that was like a complete game changer for me. Like that's my outside just me and Jimmy Johnson, other Hendrick guys, because I was with Lowe's. So anyway, that's who I was pulling for. I met him, a handful of times because through Lowe's, the top salesmen get to go here with the little perks, right? But this one was different. I was like, Dax, I looked at my perk. I was like, so this is what you've been talking about. I said, okay. And that's all it took, bro. I'm like, Reddick almost won the race. I met Tyler that day, just, whatever. It was like a little meet and greet they had, him and Wade. And we talked for a little bit before the race. He made a comment about, got the Reddick shirt on. And, we just had small talk. And look at us now, right? But then
Heck yeah, man.
you fast forward to freaking Phoenix, and I'm there with Josh, Ricky, NASCAR Ryan, and that's my first time in the like the pit garage area ever, and that was a whole nother experience. Yeah, look at us. Yeah, and it's like
they have a top notch garage area too.
Yeah,
like from what I've seen, it looks spectacular.
Yeah, a lot of changes in a year, and it's crazy, bro. It's like, and then people understand, like, and you can speak on this, like, NASCAR, the sport, has always had like their weird stereotype, but I've never seen it. Like, people talk about they're not accepting, this type of crowd, but when you go to the track, everybody's there, and there's no issues. Everyone gets along. If somebody, if you're talking with somebody, hey, especially when it's hot. How many times people offer you a bottle of water that you're just talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like just little things like that.
Oh my gosh, you'll never see that in another sport. Sport. I'm telling you right now, like NASCAR fans are some of the friendliest people you will ever meet, man. Like I can't tell you how many times I'm walking back to my car and there's just a group of guys over here, a whole group over here, and they're like, "Hey, man, you want a hot dog?
Yeah.
Hey, you want a hamburger?" I'm like, "Send them over. Toss them over right now." They would toss like 1, 2, 3 of them. Like, "Here you go, man. Hey, drive safe." I'm like, "All right." Yeah. Like it's a whole different breed, man. Like they're not. It's not a joke when they say NASCAR is a family. It's not a joke. It's a real thing. Like NASCAR fans, I feel like get along more with each other than football fans do, than even baseball fans. I mean, soccer especially. I mean, it's definitely a different type of sports fan. And even though we all butt heads on each other when it comes to like personal takes on free agency or this track deserves to be axed or we should be going to this track or this, we all want the same thing. We want good racing, good vibes, and just great times. And it shows when you're at the track. It shows.
NASCAR, some if not the best fans of any sport. Not that. And what other sport can you interact with the athletes?
Oh yeah. Like the access you can get is insanity. Like I said, the access I get today, I'm very thankful for it. Not everyone's able to get that access, and I never take it for granted. Anytime I go to the track, it's a blessing. It's incredible. I wish everyone can get that kind of access. I really do. But the drivers and the teams in the sport do an incredible job to make sure that the fans can meet their favorite driver and give them the opportunity, right? They're right there in front of you. All you got to do is show up, get a wristband, buy something, and there's your favorite driver. And a lot of those drivers will give you a solid 2 to 3 minute interaction.
Yeah.
Even if there's a line there. Like it's I could think about like when we talk about FRM Fan Day. Noah, Lane, Zane. I mean, those guys would talk to you for days, man. Yeah. I mean, they would talk to you and just ask you how you're doing and all that stuff. I just had a funny interaction with Noah, and then it translated over to Lane, and then it translated over to Zane because Noah was like trying to be funny and all that stuff. Yeah. So it transferred over to Lane, and Lane was like, "What did Noah tell you over there?" And then he said it, and Lane's like, "Oh, I mean, are you really surprised? Do you see that guy over there?" Yeah. And we joked about it and everything. So yeah, it's a whole different breed of athletes. It's a whole different type of person. Cause I think a lot of these drivers really look at themselves and say, I'm just like your average guy. I just drive a race car. I drive a race car. Yeah. And they take all the time for the fans. So like we talked about, it's a whole different breed of sports fans and athletes. And it's so cool with the amount of access you can get.
Say, go to an NFL game. The odds are slim to none of actually getting to meet your favorite player on the team.
Oh, you imagine? Yeah, I mean, I've been to Falcons games, and like you could see all the kids that are there right where the player gate is when the game's over, and they're just begging them for an autograph, and they just run. They don't even look. They don't even come by or anything. Maybe 1 or 2 players sign, but that's it. I mean, you have to.
If
that. I mean, it's. I don't know. Like these sports have you pay hundreds of dollars for jerseys and tickets and all that stuff, and you can't even meet your favorite player. Unless it's like some kind of event.
Speaking on that, so with the company I work for, like Pepsi's one of my vendors, Coke's one of my vendors. So Pepsi will have this contest, like right in the beginning of football season, right? And whoever sells the most cubes, the 24-pack, they call them cubes, and the most 12-pack cases of cans, I guess the top 3 or 6 will get tickets to Panthers game, the Carolina Panthers game, right? But the top two get what was it called? The tunnel experience is what they call it.
Oh yeah.
This guy works for Coke, so he don't want to hear about Pepsi, but we're talking about it because Coke hasn't done anything for me yet. If they want to give me some passes to Darlington, I'll wear a Coke shirt and everything, guys.
Hey, I'm just saying, what soda out there puts their logos on diecast with no problem? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, but if it's this big, Coca-Cola because you see the Elliott's.
Yeah, it's tiny. I'm like, what's the deal with that? Tell me I can't get the first career Cup win Ryan Preece car, that beautiful car. They own the swoosh. You can't even have the swoosh on the car, but Chase Elliott can get the little tiny Coca-Cola logo on there on that Kelly Blue Book car. I'm like, all
Pepsi
right,
as a brand
cool.
and how it treats people over Coke. Yeah, so so I won the tunnel experience, right? And you would think you're in the tunnel, right? And you can see the team has to pass you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Twice.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me how many things I got signed.
1.
None.
Woo.
Yo, I'm like, what?
He said, I'm no longer a Panthers fan.
I wasn't. That's just the close. I'm a Giants fan, but I just know it'd be anywhere. It'd be any team. I'm sure it's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's just Bubba had the Coke logo. Yeah, and it's like on the deck lid. That don't count, bro.
Yeah, that don't count. Mm-mm.
And the Amazon, the Prime rod got it on the side too.
Yep.
And the Universe. I noticed on the Universe liquid that Josh showed yesterday had it on there.
That did 9.
But Priest can't get a full scheme. Yeah, bro. How long you been into diecast?
Oh, what about diecast?
That's an addiction all of itself, and we all suffer from it.
Oh, yeah, it's a fun one, but it could be really addicting to the point where you gotta tell yourself, shoot, I gotta wait till next week's paycheck.
But no, how long you been collecting though?
Ooh, I would say like legit collecting them, like putting them away and all that. I would say probably 2016, 2015, around there. Unfortunately, I didn't really know about the whole diecast thing until it was too late with Jeff Gordon, like when he was winning his races and all that, like his last year in 14. 2015, I think the first diecast that 124 scale that I bought, that I was like legit, like, yo, like I want this car so bad, I think was the Jeff Gordon rainbow diecast that he ran at Bristol his last year. The Zalta one that he ran during the night race.
Yeah.
So that was my first legit like collecting. And then after that, obviously he retired and I started collecting Chase Elliott because he went to the 24 car and all that stuff. So then I got the 25 car, his Napa 25 car that he had his like 2 starts in. So those are like the first 2 diecasts that I got into when it came to like actually collecting the 124 scales.
Okay. Beulah said, "Howdy, fellas."
Howdy. That's one of my viewers.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite segments of the show.
All right.
It's called This or That.
Ooh. Okay.
I give you 2 options. You pick one or the other.
All right.
Sloppy Joes or pork chops?
Sloppy Joes. No bias in that one.
No bias.
Honest to God, no bias in that one. No bias in that one. It's close, but Sloppy Joes.
Pepsi or cherry Pepsi?
Cherry Pepsi.
Brent Cruz or Connor Zilic?
Oh my God. Wow. I'm gonna go with I'll go with Brent.
Isn't that answer cannibalist? He said, "Clip this."
They're both great. They're both great. It's close, but it's like a coin toss.
He said, I'm letting Connor know.
Let him know.
Darlington or Charlotte?
A little bit biased on that one. I've never been to Darlington yet, so it's gonna be Charlotte. But I feel like if I gave Darlington a shot with the history and everything, it would be really close. But I'll have to go with Charlotte for now because I've never been to Darlington. That wouldn't
You
be
say
fair.
you coming to the Southern 500?
It's debatable. It's debatable. I'm thinking about it.
He said, this is crazy. He didn't pick Connor. Connor about to hit the next stream. I've done it with Tyler MGM. Now it's your turn. Watch paint dry or watch a 1 hour Chase Elliott interview.
Oh my God. I'll watch Chase Elliott for an hour because at least it's somebody moving their mouth and talking. Paint dry, there's no talking, there's no vocabulary coming out. At least maybe I'll find something interesting from the interview or something. So I guess I'll go with that.
More iconic scheme, Larson or Chase?
I'm gonna go with Larson just because he's ran the same scheme for a while. He's won 2 championships with it, and it's also a Ricky Hendrick scheme. So it hits back home for a lot of Hendrick fans. If Chase kept the same scheme for a few years, like after he won the championship, that one could be debatable since he did win the title. But I'll go with Larson.
I don't know. Wait, watching paint dry is pretty great.
Yeah, that must be why you dropped your phone in that paint the other day.
Right?
You were watching paint too long.
He liked the answer now. All right. He says, Leo or me?
Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, Brandon. Probably you, man, because you show up every night. You show up every stream.
Yo, Brandon, did you hit the subscribe button and like the video? Come on, bro.
Yeah, make sure you all subscribe to Kicks, by the way, guys. If you're in here, if you're new, make sure you subscribe.
Win a crown jewel or win a championship?
Championship, because no matter what, in any argument, everyone's gonna always use the never won a championship argument. So I'll go championship.
He said Bueller or Bud Light. They're coming for you, bro.
Come on, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Lately, Bud Light's been kicking butt, dude. Bud Light's been kicking butt.
Oh shoot!
Oh
OT
shoot!
Grittenhouse.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You know what? I'll do it because they did it. They did it to Multigrid.
Oh,
he
God.
says, "I'm here. I was in the iRacing race." Oh, bet. Yo, NASCAR Tyler or Multigrid mashup?
Oh God! Shoot! Oh, he can't do this to me. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Multigrid doesn't bully me. I'll tell you that. Multigrid don't bully me. Well, he has been bullying me on the track lately. He keeps saying he's gonna beat me, but he hasn't beaten me yet, unless I get wrecked. I'm gonna go with Tyler because I'll be honest, like I respect Tyler a lot. I really do, and I honestly use Tyler as motivation when it comes to making videos and to a certain status of how can I match that energy and that content what he's doing. So I use Tyler more of as a motivation. So I'll go Tyler for now. Multi's still new, but I love the hell out of Multi, dude. He's doing a really good job.
Oh, he's killing it. Oh, hold on. You got one in the chat. Best NIS spotter.
Tango. Easy. It's Tango. Tango all the way. If y'all know, you know.
Yeah, he said, Slav, you gonna make me cry.
That's a bunch of BS. He ain't gonna cry. That man ain't got no emotion.
He said we all love Tyler. NASCAR Tyler or NASCAR Ryan?
Jeez Louise.
You gotta love it here, bro.
All right, I'm gonna go Ryan because I've known Ryan for a little while. We've gotten to know each other personally for a while. We live close to each other.
I'm about to say Georgia boys, bro.
Yeah, he's been a really good friend of mine. He shows up in all my streams and all that stuff. I'll go Ryan. Nothing personal with Tyler, but I'm gonna go with Ryan.
Right now, I say Slav because somebody's making me dump an air fried basket of cold water over my. Oh, MGM tagged him in the. I forgot about that.
Oh my God. I love this. This is a good segment. Keep it rolling. This is fun. I enjoy this.
Yo, Atlanta or Talladega?
Are we talking new Atlanta or old Atlanta?
However you want to answer it.
If we're talking new, we're talking present day, Echo Park, 100% all day. Talladega will always be Talladega, but right now the best plate racing on the entire map is Echo Park. There's no argument with it. There's no fight about it. Get rid of the fuel saving. Echo Park is 100% the way to go right now.
Yeah, and me and you spoke about this twice. I think we spoke about it at Daytona, and then we spoke about it in Charlotte. And I was like, how come I didn't see you there? And because you wasn't there when I was there. You said you missed the one race that Elliott wins.
I know. I had good reason though. I was down in Florida visiting my parents. They moved away. They left me here in Georgia. So I was visiting them. It was planned for a long time, and I realized I was missing the race. And I'm like, what's gonna happen? I mean, it's plate racing. Elliott never wins plate races. That like he either wins it or he gets wrecked, basically. Yeah. And of course he goes from like whatever 8th to 1st in the last 6 laps, pulls some Dale Jr. Piper stuff out of his what and wins the race. And all my friends were there. I was supposed to go with them and I forgot, and they FaceTimed me while this dude is burning it down the front stretch, and they were like, where are you? I'm like, I shut the phone off immediately.
Like, bump that.
Yeah.
Kennesaw State or Alabama?
Alabama, but I have a really funny story with this one. So Alabama first gave me a scholarship to go to school, which I took it. I was in the drum line, so got to travel with Nick Saban, the football team.
Oh, nice.
It was great. It was an amazing experience. It was too expensive to keep going there because it was out of state. Alabama's a very expensive school, so came back home, went to Kennesaw State, tried becoming a college football content creator when it came to the games. And Kennesaw had a contest for, if you can win the national championship with our team in college football 25 and whatever, making videos out of it, one of you will be lucky to win a VIP experience at our game and all this stuff, like, food, all this, whatever it was. Right. So I dedicated my all my streams and my content to college football, like tips and tricks, all this stuff. It was going really well. Yeah. And I won the experience. And I go to Kennesaw State, and it was the worst experience of my entire life. They said they were gonna give me custom merch with like my name on it and everything. Yeah. I never got it. Got ghosted on both my emails about it too. The VIP experience was literally a ticket on the visitors' grandstands, all by myself. Bruh. No suite. I'm not saying I needed a suite, but I'm just saying,
compared to what they made it sound like.
No on-field pass. Nothing of the sort. I went to like 4 different workers asking them what's going on. Am I making any kind of videos or content or anything about this? Nothing. They left me ghosted, all that stuff. It was a terrible experience. They never even reached out back to me, asked to even try to fix it. Because I even told them too, this was not what was explained on your social media handles when it came to the contest and what I was going to win. So after that, I said, you know what? I don't even remember graduating from there anymore. So you know what? It's Alabama. It's Alabama. So yeah.
Old Atlanta or old Bristol?
Oh my gosh. It's gonna hit for home. Old Atlanta. I went to every race. So many memories. So many good races I watched, and especially Gordon Johnson 2011. Got to go see my hero win for the first time ever in person. Got to go to Victory Lane actually. Skipped school on a tropical storm Tuesday to go see that race. So old Atlanta.
I'm gonna get just two more questions, but I gotta get to this right here.
Okay.
So MGM said. So what you're saying is, when I challenge you at NCAA 27, you're not gonna duck, right?
You gonna buy me the game? You gonna buy me the game? No, I'm kidding.
That's what I'm saying. They can't hear a thing.
I'd whoop him. I'd whoop him. He has no idea what I can do on the sticks on football.
He said, "Tyler, don't spoil. I gotta wait till my girl." Dang, MGM, I'm catching up, bro. I'm on episode 7. Me and Hella catching up.
What are y'all doing? Love Island or whatever?
Yeah, bro. Gotta catch up. They talk about it every day, bro.
Y'all gotta strike on your man card. My gosh.
Said Mets or Phillies?
Mets, because I feel bad for them.
Chicago street race or San Diego?
San Diego, easy.
That was a freaking great race.
Vibes were great. Track layout was great.
Way better than expected.
Now the rumor is the Chicago street's coming back. I'm like, bro, I don't care if you bring it back. Just make sure Chicagoland doesn't leave.
He said, bro, it's wild. Don't wait.
Wait, what did Cole? I got my
looked against Joy when he was
on college football. Oh yeah, no, Colby ain't lying. Colby ain't lying.
Colby, bro. Colby's a real one, bro. I like.
Yeah, Colby's one of my really good friends. Yeah.
Gaming streams or watch parties?
Ooh. Wow, that's tough. I'm gonna go with the gaming streams because that's when the real ones show up. I feel like the gaming streams is really the community I have. Like watch parties is great. I love all the people that come in there. I get some new people, but I really enjoy streaming NASCAR 25 or iRacing or just something random because the real ones show up. They have a great time no matter what. They keep the conversation flowing. Watch parties is hard for me to keep a conversation going. Either it's me watching the race or asking, what's my favorite color of socks to wear. You wouldn't believe the questions I get during these watch parties sometimes when they're literally 3 wide going for the lead with 15 to go. It's like, hey, Sloppy, what should I have for dinner tonight? And I literally tell them some duct tape on your mouth because I'm trying to watch this race right now. So I'm gonna go for those for sure.
He said, "Wow, not watch party. Wow." Let me make sure I'm caught up.
What Multi just said was exactly right. I would say about a third of them, maybe a fourth of them are there for me, and then the other third, Oh yeah, dude, it's crazy, it's insane. But I have met a lot of great people from watch parties who are now normal viewers of mine. So I'm not going to say watch parties aren't great, but I get it. I understand what he's saying.
Better driver to not win a championship, Mark Martin or Dale Jr.?
Oh, that's a great one, dude. Dale Jr.'s won Daytona 500s, most popular driver. Mark Martin never won a Daytona 500. Oh, that's a really tough one, man. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That is a very, very tough one. But Mark Martin has how many career wins? 38 or something like that? Close to 40?
He got more than Junior.
He got more than Junior, that's for sure.
He was Denny before Denny, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I think Mark was able to get more done on lots of different types of tracks than Junior. Junior had his good couple years, but Mark was consistent throughout his whole entire career. Dude said, "I'm 50 years old. Put me in that 5 car. I'll go contend for a title," and he literally did. I mean, I'll go Mark Martin. That's close. It's close in my opinion, but I'm gonna go Mark Martin.
Butterbean or Zilly?
Oh my god, dude. That's tough. I'll be honest. I talk to Butterbean more than I do Connor. Butterbean hangs out in the streams more. Granted, I feel like he's got a little bit more time than Connor does because Connor's, Cup driver now, Red Bull this, Red Bull that, all over the place and everything. So, and Butterbean and I have talked about ripping packs of cards together and everything and all that stuff. And he was in my Kingdom Hearts stream. If anyone here hasn't played Kingdom Hearts, that's not NASCAR. That dude showed up to my Kingdom Hearts stream and said, "Dude, you play Kingdom Hearts too?" Started watching and said, "Dude," and I asked him what's his favorite Kingdom Hearts. He said 2 easily. I said, "Yep, we're friends." I knew it. So for the sake of that stream, I'll take Butterbean.
Yo, Zilly's 0 for 2. Somebody clip that. Zilly is 0 for 2, bro.
I just went on an hour-and-a-half drive to find his Red Bull can earlier today. You know what? I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be fine.
So who's your favorite driver? Obviously, we know it's Chase Elliott currently.
Well, yeah, Jeff Gordon all time, and been an Elliott fan for a little over 10 years now. So,
what do you all think Monroe's announcement is going to be on Saturday?
It's going to be a sponsor. I think it's going to be a sponsor. A curse? Look, I wore Chase Elliott stuff when he won Kansas. I don't think there's a curse. I don't think there's a curse when it comes to me wearing merch on a watch party. I don't think there's a curse.
Jeff Gordon or Chase Elliott?
Oh, you know what? I'll go Chase.
I'm sorry. Freaking MGM. He said, haven't slept since our podcast. Been having nightmares of Dale Jr. being a role player.
What?
Bruh.
A role player?
Yeah, we'll get into that. So Jeff Gordon, Chase Elliott.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chase because I've had some really good interactions with Chase. And I mean, I think in a good way. I think he remembers me now from the whole Kansas thing. So I bumped into him a couple of times since the whole Kansas thing, and we've had some good conversations. Even at Charlotte, I saw him at the Hauler, before the Coke 600, and we talked for a minute. So I'm gonna go Chase just because of the interactions. I feel like I've had more time to be as an adult now, teenager. Like Chase and I are the same age, right? We're both unk status now. Like I watched him racing in Georgia at circuits when I was a kid,
Right.
when he was a kid. So I grew up watching him, right? And I met him a few times. We had the whole Kansas interaction with the door. So dude's awesome. Dude's a really chill guy. I mean, I know TV and people make it out to be like he's, not really that kind of guy who's like friendly and all that. But no, I've just had some good interactions with him. So I'm gonna go Chase.
Last time Dale Jr. got brought up in the stream, MGM was questioning his childhood.
There's some details behind this I don't know
He said
about.
MGM will tell you Dale Jr. was mid. We'll get into that. I want to catch up with the chat because it's getting good. It's getting juicy.
All right. Okay.
Is SVG a better road course racer than Gordon?
That's a tricky one because Jeff Gordon was the Jeff Gordon during the late 90s, early 2000s with a different car. SVG is the Jeff Gordon of the next gen era when it comes to cars. I mean, that's been the whole debate of who's the better road course racer, Jeff Gordon and SVG. But in all honesty, I think they're both amazing at what they do. You can't really say who's the better of what because they're both different generations of car. What I will say is Jeff Gordon was able to win multiple road courses in different cars, right? We haven't seen that with SVG yet. Don't know if the car is going to change or what the future holds. But different eras, different goats. They're both goats.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna tie that into basketball. That's not that SVG's Kobe, but that's like LeBron. That's like the Jordan LeBron debate. It's two different eras. You really can't compare them. We can have the what if Jordan played now or what if LeBron played then. What if SVG, right? You know what I'm saying? But currently, I can see what you're saying. Like what SVG is doing now is similar to what Jeff Gordon was doing.
I'll tell you right now what Tyler's saying right now. Jeff, you know what? You want my honest opinion? Jeff Gordon's the better road course racer than SVG. Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. That man only had 2 races a year to win a road course at his entire career. Okay, how many did SVG have a year? 6 or so, with a car that fits his driving style and his entire background in supercars. So basically, it's like stepping into a supercar for the guy. Okay. You really want me to get antsy with this one? I'll get antsy with this one. If Tyler's telling me to come on now, I'm spitting straight up facts right here. All right. Jeff Gordon had to beat Mark Martin, Dale Earnhardt, Rusty Wallace, Tony Stewart, Bobby Labonte. The list goes on and on and on. Okay. SVG gets into a car that literally fits everything he learned growing up as a supercar driver. Okay. I'll say now this past year or so, it's more impressive because everyone's had time to catch up. That's what I'll say. Everyone's had time to catch up, and they still can't beat him. That first year or so, yeah, it kind of benefits more when the car fits what he used to drive. But it's been getting more and more impressive after each win because, let's be honest, he was not the fastest car at the end of that race, and he still held off Chase Briscoe and ran a good race. So props to SVG. But that's the Gordon fan of me coming out. So continue. Carry on.
Denny or Mark?
Denny Hamlin easy. Denny Hamlin easy.
Zilly about to get deleted from the contacts list.
Nah, no. About to go check out the stream if he's still following me.
All right, here we go. Winner take all. Butterbean or Brent?
Butterbean. I'll go Butterbean on that one. I've really gotten to know Butterbean very well. He comes in and watches the streams, and he's a cool dude, and we can relate to a lot of things. We both have a lot of things in common when it comes to gaming and a bunch of other cool stuff. He's a cool dude to talk to as well. I feel like I've had more time. If I had more time to talk to Brent at the track and everything, which just hasn't really worked out, I feel like it'd be a lot closer. But Butterbean's been a pretty good pal of mine. So he introduced me to Cole Swindell as well.
Oh, dope. Yo,
so that's how I met Cole Swindell.
We got greatness in the house, bro. Greatness in the house. So this is one of the illest dudes that is a member of the Beast Coast. So long story short, Beast Coast was the sneaker team versus the West Coast, right? So it was me, I Collect Kicks, Matt for the Win, Caramel Wonder, the Fat Cat Greedy, Fotis, and none other than this dude. When it comes to sneaker collections, he is one of the goats, bro. Don't crease the toe box is in the motherfucking house. He says, Richard Petty and this bitch, the king. Yo, don't crease, bro. Miss you, bro. Hope everything's good your way, bro. He is a one-man wrecking crew when it comes to sneakers, bro. Like,
I love to hear it, man.
So, like, Ryan, I would could say Ryan, like the shit he sent to The Dale Jr. download, bro.
It's about that level.
That's fucking don't crease the toe box, bro. Yeah.
That's great. That is awesome.
Bryce says Joey or Denny?
Denny. That's the one comparison I'll say. The championship thing don't matter. Denny Hamlin's the better driver, always has been. I'll just say that.
So let's get into the MGM Dale Jr. Same to
Yeah,
you, bro.
let me hear about this because I saw this in the comments and all that. I was able to watch a little bit of the last episode with them, but I had to dip out for my stream. So tell me what happened here.
When you ever get a chance, if you're on the shitter, bro, go back and watch it.
Okay.
So talking about your favorite driver, and so he was like, Dale Jr. is my favorite drivers. Chat starts lighting up. Like, I forgot what the drivers were talking about. He's talking about Dale Jr. and they were like, "Yo, he only won 26 races." And then you see MGM start typing shit. He's like, "Yo, he never won a championship. Like he didn't nah. Like yo, he won 26 races in 19 years." And then MGM's like, "Oh, yo, my favorite driver was a role player." Like he was hot,
dude.
Yo, he was heartbroken, bro.
God.
Like his whole, that's like, it was like when you tell your child, yo, Santa Claus isn't real.
Wait, but his favorite driver, he never knew his favorite driver didn't win a championship, though?
Nah.
He calls himself a fan? Bro, you mean to tell me you can't say it's your favorite driver and not know he never won a championship? Come on, stop the cap. Come on.
Yo, he was hurt. He was like, he couldn't believe it, bro. He was hurt, bro.
God.
Or because I said, was Dale Jr. a good Hendrick Motorsports driver?
For like 2 years.
Bro, it was, I know that shit changed his life, bro. That shit changed his life.
Bro, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Calls himself a fan. Doesn't even know that Junebug never won a championship. Should have won it in 2004. Should have won it in 04. But.
And I also brought up the fact that, like, I understand there's fans, right, that love. So like, I have no issues with Dale Jr. whatsoever. He is great for the sport, especially especially what he does now. His knowledge is top notch, but he wasn't that guy. He wasn't Jimmy Johnson. You know what I'm saying? While he was racing, I'll tell you this,
he had his chances. He had his chances to be that guy all around, right? 2002 to the end of 04, it could have been his best chance. It could have been the Junior Dynasty. It could have been because 02 he won 4 races that year, 3 or 4. 03, 04 was his best year, all around. That dude was winning at the beginning, almost got burnt like a burnt piece of toast in a Sonoma car. Comes back from that injury and keeps on winning races and probably should have won the championship if NASCAR wasn't so sensitive back then when he opened his mouth and didn't even say the worst curse word of all time and got docked points. And if he just finished the way he did, he would have been the championship winner in 04. That was his best time. And then I think 2013 to the end of 14, he was good again. 13, he was consistent, didn't win a lot, but he was third in points, second in points for most of the year. And 14 was great because he won Daytona, won Dega, swept Pocono. I mean, that was his last good year. And I can't remember what happened, but he probably should have made the Final Four that year too. But something happened. So again, Junior had his moments. He had his little streaks where he could have had his own Earnhardt dynasty, right? It just didn't come to fruition. I'll be one of the first to say he was not. He wasn't like his dad, all right? Yeah. But Junior was Junior, right? Junior had his own thing. He had a great personality, lots of hype when he won, especially the early 2000s and all that. Yeah. And so, yeah, I agree with that. He had his runs where it could have happened, but it just didn't happen.
If Dale Sr. was around, I feel he would have been a championship driver.
Almost definitely. I think if that didn't happen in 01, DEI keeps on rolling and all that stuff. I think for sure Junior would have probably been a 2-time champ. Maybe
it's
3.
Crazy to say, but remove the Earnhardt last name, people would have thought Junior was an okay driver at best.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that argument, but you can't deny the fact that that man was like, after 01, the best plate racer I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, that dude could swoosh his way through the draft. Oh boy. Oh God, Colby. Colby, you already don't like Carson Hocevar. Why are you going to Chili's anyway? He already don't like him. Why is he going to Chili's?
Yo, let's
I know
pause
which one
this.
he went to too.
Let's pause this or that for a second. How was your experience with us at Chili's, bro?
Okay, that was good. Oh my God, I got videos from that. Bro, I got videos on my phone that will never see the light of day. Let me tell you right now. Oh my God. Josh was he was having a great time. Let's just say Josh was having a great time. That man made some moves. All right. He made some moves that night. That man is straight business and nothing else. Okay. That man is straight up business and nothing else. He puts his company first. And he did what he had to do.
24/7.
24/7, dude.
He said, "My local Chili's."
Yeah, this dude was insane, man. I mean, it was a lot of fun. I can't remember the comment Ryan made. Something about something about paying. I can't remember what the exact comment was. Oh my God, I about lost it right there when Ryan.
Hold up, Ryan did that shit at Chili's too. He was the lady was like together, separate. Hey, Josh, are we doing together?
Yeah. He shouted across the table like he was on a date with him. Hey, are we splitting or you got this? I lost it, dude. I lost it. Hey, I had my debit card out ready to go because I wasn't expecting any of it. I was ready to pay. I could pay for my own meal and all that stuff, no problem. And Ryan just, without even thinking about it for a second, not even taking his own money out, just looks over at Josh and goes, "Hey, Josh." He goes, "Hey, Josh, are we together or separate?" Like just like that. And I just look over at him like, what?
She said he's a mooch.
He is a mooch.
Look who,
of course he
is. He's here.
No.
Yeah.
Yo, oh God.
Yo, and then the lady was like, "You gotta get these out of here." I said, "Yo, Josh, give me the keys in the bag. I'll drop
What's up? What's up, NASCAR moocher? How you doing?"
Oh shit.
See, it ain't fun when you're the one getting talked shit to, is it now, buddy? It ain't fun, is it?
But he's stupid. We're talking about Chili's in Deltona, bro.
Yeah, Chili's in Deltona. Shout out to our hostess though. She was incredible.
Yeah, for real.
Probably one of the best hostess I've ever had at a restaurant. So that was cool.
Yeah, she was on point. Hocevar or Heim?
Oh man.
Yeah, Empirical. I had that one next, bro.
I'm going to. Now, are we just talking overall, like when it comes to
it's how do we answer the question? Is that what?
Okay, all right. Oh man.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
You know what? Give me Heim. I think Heim has a bit more uphill. I love Hocevar. I love what Hocevar does for outside of the track, right? His streams and everything he does. But I just feel like Heim has a bit more uphill. I hope Carson proves me wrong. I would love to see those two duke it out for years to come. But you're telling me this dude gets into a next-gen car, what, third or fourth start in a next-gen car and just goes to town against Tyler Reddick and chases him down and goes for the lead and beats him on a brand-new street course? Come on, dude. Like, I'm just going to say this. I loved the Talladega win, but plate race win, San Diego win. Like, I mean, you know, both are amazing, but I got to give Heim the little extra props on that one, man. But I hope those two duke it out for years to come.
Great minds think alike. He said, "If I can get free food and drinks, I'm gonna."
Yeah, or garage passes. What?
Yeah. If I got a bunch of family surfing up here. Now you go, Ryan. We still here, bro. We still here.
We love Ryan.
NASCAR Game Pro Series return or run iRacing Pro Series?
Oh, give me the NASCAR Game Pro Series all day, every day. Listen, I have heard some VCs from those races. I have gotten some intel on that. Let me tell you, I do not want to even come close to that. It is a whole different storm over there. Let me tell you, man. At least when I ran the Pro Series, we were all buddies with each other. We all got along with each other. So you know, I've already told a lot of people if that ever does make a comeback, your boy will definitely make a run for it again. So
He say also works for Josh.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he does. Oh yeah, he does.
Yo, shout out to Tyler, bro, and Driven. Use code Tyler20.
Love Driven. Love Driven.
Yeah. So with that being said, 47 or Driven?
Driven's really impressed me, dude. I gotta tell you, Driven has really impressed me. It's first and foremost, thank you to Driven. I know they're probably not watching this, but they did not have to send me a hat of their newest drop. That I was not expecting that whatsoever, and
I was gonna wear it, but I didn't have a shirt. Shirt.
Yeah, I didn't really have a shirt that went with the shirt. Like I didn't have a shirt that went with the hat because it's such a beautiful hat. I love the colors; they pop.
I didn't want to do a white tee. I didn't want to just do a white tee.
Yeah. So, shout out to Driven; they're incredible. I've gotten to know a couple of them too at the track. They're really awesome guys. Tyler really explained it to me how much work they do for such a small team too.
Yeah.
The amount of work they do is incredible. So
They're
really growing
across the country.
Yeah, across the country too. They're doing incredible things. So shout out to Driven, incredible product. I already own a couple pairs of sunglasses from them and got myself my own Driven hat now. So yeah, Driven all the way for sure.
He said, "Where's my Sloppy Joe hat?"
Coming soon.
All
I can say about Sloppy Joe merch, because I ain't gonna lie, there's a certain somebody in here that really got me motivated to upgrade my merch game. I won't say who it was, but let's just say end of next week, early next week, you guys are in for potentially a really good surprise. So that's all I'll say. And that person knows who he is too. I know he's watching right now. I know he's watching.
The Daytona 500 or the Coke 600?
Oh man. You know, I'll go Daytona 500. I just think it's one of those things where you gotta see it to believe it, man. I mean, it really feels like you're at the Super Bowl at the 500, and really, it's that one race you go where you know everybody has a shot, right? Coke 600, you got like maybe 5 to 8 drivers, maybe 10 who can win it on speed, but yeah, Daytona. I mean, you got to be there and see it with your own eyes to really understand how important Daytona is to the sport. And yeah, it was incredible. Like, even though my guy was 100 feet away from winning the 500 this year and the other guy won it, who might be on this other camera right now on that flag back there, I still had an incredible time. Someone may or may not have said that I was crying after, which is false news, by the way. I still had a smile on my face leaving the track because it was just such a blast and such an incredible event. And I don't know if you can get that full thing at the Coke 600. So Daytona for sure.
Show us what's behind that door.
Next week, Bud Light. That's the deal we made next week.
Daytona road course or Indy road course?
Ooh. I'll go Indy road course. Indy road course.
He said you were crying.
Yeah, I was crying for sure. Absolutely. I was crying for the big payday I was gonna have and I missed out on.
These people are brutal out here.
Holy L take. What? You want Daytona Plate Racing Speedway to have a road? Come on, bro. Come on, man. I get it. I get both arguments. I do, but I feel like the Indy road course had a lot more impact. I enjoyed watching the Indy road course more than the Daytona road course. Whole time I was watching Daytona, I'm like, man, can these guys just go on the banking and just do some plate racing right now, man? Now, Rolex 24 is a different story. That's tradition. That's been there forever. That's just a different experience. That I understand. Yes. I thought we were talking about straight up NASCAR, though. But what else we got?
Indy road course is way better than Daytona road course. Okay. Track in general, I'm taking Daytona. I see what he's saying.
Okay, if we're talking
but it was specific. It was specific road course.
It was specifically road course. Yeah, I'm still taking Daytona track. I'm still taking, but road courses though, I'm going to take the Indy road course over the Daytona road course.
Sneaker Jackson in the house. Yeah. He said live from the office at work tonight. Yo, before I put the flag up, it was, it's just a white wall, right? I'm in the corner. I'm in one corner of the living room here. and the other corner is where I do my diecast sales, right?
Yeah.
So they kept saying I was in the cubicle or in the break room so I just started putting the flag up behind me.
Yeah,
I mean Daytona road course in general over Indy.
Oh, okay. All right. There's a lot more tradition with it. I get that take. I get it.
TikTok or Instagram?
I'll go TikTok just because it started this all for me. You know, I've met all the incredible people through TikTok, and you know, I'm able to sit here and do this every day because of TikTok. So I'll go TikTok.
Front Row Motorsports or RFK?
That's really tough. I know what Tyler's answer was. That's an easy one. I know what that one is. You know, I'll go FRM from a personal standpoint, just from having some fun conversations with Lane, Noah. I was talking to him back during the KBM days, and everything. So I love FRM's personality. They definitely are that underdog team. I feel like I have more fun cheering for them because they're not meant to be up in the top 10, top 15. So when you see one of those guys up there fighting for a top 10, or even Zane Smith at freaking Nashville almost winning a race, man, like I really enjoy cheering for them. So they're the underdogs for sure. I enjoy their personalities a lot. Lane's someone who I've been really growing on. So
pardon, I gotta take this call. Pardon.
No, you good. All right. I guess I'm hosting the show here for a quick second. Make sure you all go ahead and hit that subscribe button on this YouTube channel as well. Spire Motorsports or Hendrick. I'm going to go with, Hendrick. More attachment. Beep, beep. What's up? Let us see chair. Chair's here. My secret lab chair. Love this one. Miss you too. But makes up for what the direction. Yeah, Charlotte does have a lot of other stuff around it too, which I give it props. It's definitely the venue for all racing fans for sure. So yeah, while the host is taking this call over here, I guess I'll just sit here and talk to y'all for a second and everything. Best trophy in the sport besides the championship, Daytona 500, easily. This stream is giving me late night sloppy lobby vibes. Oh boy, I don't know about that. We don't have cars spinning around all over the place and everything. So yeah, I don't know about that one. Oh yeah, I knew it was you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I guess I'm running this show right now until he gets back. If you could move to Charlotte, would you do it? If I could do it, yeah, I would. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Not the Dover Trophy. Come on, bro. The Harley J. Earl Trophy, bro. Come on, dude. It's iconic. It's legendary.
My bad.
Oh, you good? I was answering questions and running the show for like 2 minutes. So
appreciate you. If you can move to Charlotte, would you do it?
I just answered that question. Basically, I just said, yeah, I mean, if it was best for my entire family and we all wanted to go, yeah, but I'm happy with where I'm at.
This stream is giving me late night sloppy lobby.
Yeah, I told him, I flat out told him, I don't know about that. You don't have people trying to wreck me 24/7. So,
yep, I'm enjoying the YouTube club that we're having. Y'all appreciate y'all being here. I'm glad y'all enjoying it. Wouldn't it be cool if NASCAR had high bank road courses? That'd be kind of cool.
Be fun. It would. I mean, I'd do it. I'd watch it.
Grandfather clock or Nashville guitar?
I can't play guitar, so grandfather clock.
Yo, shout out to Area 13 Sneakers. Appreciate you coming through. He is doing some. So like it's almost like every weekend, my man has showcases so people can show off their sneaker collection and shit. It's pretty dope out there. People get to show off their collections. I want to do that with the diecast community when I get to that point. He kind of did what I did. Like he doesn't do it's not like a podcast. He's like an open panel, and he'll just go around, people show their sneakers. Kind of like when we get to the end, it's called the Dirty Dozen. You show your 12 favorite diecast. I did it with sneakers. The first season was mainly sneakerheads, and it's like putting a spotlight on people in the community that they're not celebrities. They're not we don't have Dale Jr. We know Dale Jr. probably got some crazy diecast. He has a Lionel deal. You know, he's sponsored by Lionel. Like,
Yeah.
he's supposed to have that. Or even like you got like this guy Perfect Pair. He has like every exclusive sneaker known to man. That's not attainable for everybody, you know what I mean? But there's people, everyday people who have some, like NASCAR Ryan, who has a crazy diecast collection.
First, can we just mention this? Why are we waiting so long for 23XI to have their own shoe for retail? Why is it taking so long to get our own Jordans from 23XI for retail, man? You know how badly I want to buy a pair? You know,
do you see those Jordan 9s the pit crew be wearing?
Yeah.
Bro.
Make
first
those
and
retail,
last
man.
diecast you bought.
First one I bought. Are we talking more from like the collecting standpoint or just like when I was a kid? Because if I remember, I do remember the first one I ever bought when I was a kid. There were two 164 scale cars of Dale Jarrett in the UPS car in 2001 and Jeff Gordon in the blue and red DuPont from 2001. And ironically, they were on the front row that race at the track, which is pretty crazy. So last one I bought, actually, it's right here, actually. Is it? Oh gosh, is it under all those boxes? I think it is.
Is it a truck?
On. It is a truck. It's a truck. It's a truck. It's over here.
Is it a red truck?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Wink, wink. Nice, you know.
Still waiting on mine. Hasn't been dropped off yet.
Jeez, bro. What's going on with your shipping over there?
I don't know, bro. Yeah. I know it's on the way, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I got the 164s already, so.
I got the 164 too. Actually, yeah, it's right here.
Tyler said I'm still waiting too.
Yeah, here it is. There it is right there.
Hottest diecast in the streets right now.
So clean. The chrome number is sick. Very clean.
He said, remember that Transformers and Voltron's lines were made of diecast. Yo, they were. Back in the day. He said, signed by Josh? Nah.
Nah, not signed by Josh. Nah.
Oh, shoot. Daniel in the house, bruh. Canada's own, bro.
Love Daniel.
How surreal is it to have your logo on the diecast?
It's pretty surreal. Pretty crazy. So, funny story. That is not the first time one of my logos was on a paint scheme in NASCAR. There was one other time when it happened. And I'll just I kind of want everyone to guess. Can anybody guess? If you know the answer, don't say it. I mean, if you really know me, I know there's like one or two people here that might know it because they've known for a long time. Can you guess the driver that my logo was on their car for a race? Colby said I can't say it. Heck, I'm still waiting for a package from Kicks. It said it got delayed or something.
What?
Some 164 car.
You still didn't get that, bro?
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
It's okay. It's not a big
deal. He said Mears? Honeyman Jr.?
Nope. This was back in 2021. Pretty sure. 21 or 22. I am not a fan of Dozier and UPS schemes. What? Even like 2001 and 02? Those were fire.
I stand on this.
Just take a guess.
You said 2022?
I would say 20. I think it was 21. Here, actually, I can look it up right now, probably on my phone.
What series?
O'Reilly.
Xfinity
back then.
Xfinity.
If you can guess this, I'll be very amazed. But I feel like I know what the reaction is going to be when you figure it out. So, yeah. Looking right now. Hang on. So it was definitely a little bit further. Yeah, I think it was 2021. It was 2021.
Is it Bowman?
It's not Bowman, no. It is not Bowman. Okay. Yeah, it was that year. It was 2021. You still thinking over there?
Is he? How popular are they?
In some ways, pretty popular. In some ways, pretty popular.
Zane Smith?
Nope. Nope.
Cody Ware?
Not Cody Ware, but I feel like you're getting closer.
And Kirk said Noah?
Not Noah. That'd be cool.
Aiden Hill?
No. Who's Aiden Hill?
I don't know.
Did you mean Austin Hill? No, not Austin Hill. Not BJ McLeod, no. Brad Perez, no. Nope.
Daniel Hemrick?
Not Daniel Hemrick, no. No, I did not, Colby. That's actually not correct. I did not do a podcast.
He said kind of popular, kind of not.
Somebody got it right.
Natalie?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
My logo was on Natalie Decker's car. Spring Talladega race.
Got hockey on the brain.
Yep. It was Natalie Decker.
Okay.
Back in 2021, when she drove the 23 car with all the country artists on it.
Oh,
she had that little deal where she had some artists on it. It was on the C pillar. My logo was on there. They surprised me with it because back then I was actually pretty good friends with Natalie and Derek, and we did Call of Duty streams together and stuff like that. Like we actually were pretty good friends. And they put my logo on the car to my surprise. They didn't even tell me they were doing it. And got to meet them at Talladega, had a really fun experience and all that stuff. And then flash forward to now and like haven't heard from them in years.
Wasteman said, boo. Was there a diecast made?
No, it wasn't made. The one she ran at Daytona got made, but not the one at Talladega. So that's why when I said that the pit stop truck is the first one ever made into a diecast with my logo on it, I meant that. So The Rocket League streams, yes, they were fun. They were a lot of fun. And then they just didn't really talk to me anymore. So, oh well.
So speaking of the pit stop,
all right.
How did the pit stop Sloppy Joe connection come about?
So this is when I started making TikTok videos and I found a bunch of things on Whatnot. Actually, wait, I'm trying to remember. I think the way I found them originally was I was on TikTok and I kept seeing an ad. I think this is correct. If I'm wrong, I can't remember the timing of it, but I'm pretty sure the ad of Tyler's Whatnot thing kept popping up on my TikTok where he goes like, all right, guys, here's the deal. I know I do a lot of unboxing, whatever he says. And it kept popping up on my phone. And eventually after 5-6 times, I'm like, bro, get off my phone, dude. Enough of this. So I finally check out Whatnot and imagine that. Right. And then I started just discovering Whatnot, and I started discovering all these shows. And I remember, I think it was just one night where I just scrolled through a show. I think I just found them and they had a show going on and I was just kind of in there hanging out in the chat and everything. And then the vibes were great. I mean, they were incredible. Like I love the vibes, the music, everything that was going on. And all of a sudden I was hooked. And I really can't remember where the whole like getting really close came together, because then I became friends with Ryan and then Wasteman and then got to know Tyler a little bit and then all those things. I think we just started having Discord call. I don't know what was going on, but we all just got along very well and we started hyping up the shows. I think I dropped a couple donations here and there and the vibes are great. I bought a lot of cars and I was one of the consistent buyers and everything. So yeah, I think that's where it all came from, was a NASCAR Tyler ad, and that's how I found them. And here we are today and still bullying each other and giving each other a bunch of crap. So as usual. So, yeah, really glad I found the pit stop. It's one of my favorite shows to be in when I have the time now having a daughter and everything, you know, the time to just sit on my computer and watch a Whatnot show. It's not as much as it used to be, but I try to watch all the time for sure.
Sloppy, your cards coming back?
You know, when I can drop at least $1,200 on a case every single week or so, yeah, I'll bring them back for sure. It's an expensive hobby, man. Even though NASCAR isn't that expensive, getting the product in is the tricky part, and it costs definitely a little bit of money. And right now, me and my wife are saving up to build our legit real home that we want for our family, for our kids, and everything. So right now, I've just been really trying to work hard, save money, be a little bit more careful with my purchases, still buy some stuff here and there, but yeah, cases of cards are crazy expensive. I mean, it's like I think the last case I bought was Donruss, and I opened it and it was like $1,800 for a case of Donruss, which was paper cards, not even the chrome. So after that, I said, all right, I'm done. I think I'll buy a case or two when Prism comes out, because Prism is really fun. I enjoy Prism. So that might be the time it comes back, probably around Prism and everything.
Yeah.
We got a dog on the show too. Wait, Joey, are you ever gonna wait? What did Colby say? The recent paint scheme review was probably my favorite. Oh geez, did Tyler? I didn't get a chance to watch it. Tyler, did it not pop off on TikTok? We had this discussion like 4 days ago.
She said King likes attention. That's the dog barking.
Yeah, I heard the dog.
Yo, so Zay just walked into the living room and King sees his dad, which Zay, that's Zay's dog, and he's whining for him now. Go show your dog some love, bro. He said, "Hold on, off topic. What the hell is up with Chili's when you get to go chips and salsa? You have to heat the chips up. They give you in a microwavable bag."
Wait, you mean to tell me they don't even give you hot chips? What?
Oh, you got me on that, bro.
That's crazy. They don't even want you to get. They don't even want to work. That's crazy. But
we didn't have Chili's in Charlotte. We ended up going to
Outback. We didn't.
We went to Outback.
Yeah, we didn't. I'm trying to remember about Echo Park if there is one close.
Yeah, I haven't even looked into all that.
The closest town, so I'm gonna let you know, the closest area that has restaurants is McDonough. But I ain't gonna lie,
30 minutes, right?
but I ain't gonna lie, McDonough is not really the greatest area. It's not the greatest. I went to a Cheddar's one time, and yeah, we might tailgating might have to be the option. I ain't gonna lie.
He said Waffle House. Waffle House it is, right across from the track.
Ooh, boy. There is a Waffle House across from the track. Technically, there is. I've heard it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, me and Empirical ate there before the race, before the haulers opened that last year.
Yeah. If there's anyone going to Echo Park, let me give you some advice from a Georgia native who's grew up here, who's went to Atlanta for a long time. Do not go to McDonough for food. Do not go. Do not go sit down. Do not go. If you want drive-through, if you want fast food, get it. It's fine, no problem. But do not go to sit down there that late at night. Do not do it. Just tailgate, get fast food, go on about your life. That's what I'll tell you if you're coming to Echo Park.
He said, Joey, very important question. What's your favorite water?
The one that helps me lose weight, which is just a gallon of water a day.
I might text it to you. I guess my son's trying to get into Peacock so he can watch Love Island.
Oh my God. You went to Locust Grove, Tyler? Oh my gosh. See, that's the one thing about Echo Park. It's not surrounded by the greatest areas. It's out in the middle of nowhere a little bit. It has all this land that's not even being used. And that's why it's been rumored for a while that they're really trying to build Echo Park into like an entire venue, basically, where it's going to have like restaurants, like casinos and stuff, if Georgia ever passes the law to get gambling and all that stuff. So if that does happen, that's great. But there's not a whole lot of areas around there that are like incredible to go to.
Shout out to Whips, Kicks, and Chicks.
Whips, Kicks, and Chicks. That's a name.
Yeah,
nice name, though. It's cool.
Yeah. AKA King Kicks 718. Yo, what's good, bro? Dude, Mr. King Kicks 718. That's my brother from another. Met him through the sneak community. What he said? Finally caught the beats. Yo, your autocorrect's killing you. Beast Coast TV. Yo, I'm glad you're not working 13 hours a day, bro. Yes. That's how Kansas is on the area surrounding the track is baller.
Yeah, not Echo Park.
Yo,
Andrew Fuller.
Andrew in the house, bruh.
You're.
We gotta get Andrew up in here one day. There's a what? Well, when I get done with, yo, it's been hot as hell, bro. He's saying it's very hot. Yeah, he lives like 20 minutes from me. So,
Okay.
what's up, goats? Nah, man. I'm just trying to, work my way up the ladder. Freaking Sloppy, Tyler, MGM, bro. They in the penthouse, bro. They get passes, suites, plane tickets.
Plane tickets.
I've
paid for my flights. What do you mean?
I'm just trying to get a handshake and a bottle of water, bro.
I have not had a flight paid for me. Let me tell you that right now. I have paid for my flights. I haven't reached that level yet.
You let me be over dramatic when I'm being over dramatic.
That's fair. Fair enough. It's your show.
Yo, tell us about the sheet metal in the back, bro. Please, I haven't hit flight status yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet, I think. So a lot of people should know what this door is from. This is from the viral Kansas finish of 2025 when Chase Elliott drove it into 3 and 4 on the bottom, took advantage of Denny Hamlin plowing his own teammate into the wall for a win. And Chase took the win, won Kansas. I think moved to the round of 8, I think what he moved to was the round of 8. So, yeah, so the viral video went crazy. The whole chase. Oh, my God. And the next 24, 48 hours, I could not even tell you I was expecting that. The video blew up. It went everywhere. Hendrick Motorsports watched it. Even made a video sitting down in their studio of Chase Elliott and Alan Gustafson watching my reaction video, which was insane. Shit. So that all happened, and Hendrick reached out to me I think like 2-3 days after the race or so. And I was already saying I'm going to the Roval, which was I think the week after. And they asked me, hey, we would love for you to come up to our fan day and film like a vlog of our fan day, and we'd love to work with you. And I'm over here just, been a Gordon fan my whole life and all that stuff. I'm like, my favorite team of all time is asking to collaborate with me. Like it was like pinch me, bro. Like this is crazy. Yeah. So we went there and I filmed the vlog. I got to meet Chase, of course, Kyle, Corey, William, Alex. Got to meet a lot of amazing people. Got to see some incredible things. Got to take a tour of the shop, which they weren't even doing for that fan day. They gave me and my friends a tour, which was very nice. And I went to the sheet metal store. And I asked them, I said, are you guys going to have any pieces of the Kansas win by chance? And they knew who I was. And they were like, I don't think they're selling any of the car. Yeah. Keep sitting there in 2025, buddy. Keep sitting there in 2025. That door will prove that race happened. All right. So anyways, what was I going to say? So I think it was right around before the driver autos started, right? And they were really cool. They gave me and my friends wristbands for every single driver, right? If they had cars and all that stuff, which was very, very nice of them. I wasn't expecting that. And so they see me walk in and they're like, Sloppy. I'm like, what? I said, come over here. And what was right there? The door from the win. And they told me, do you see that part of the wrap that's gone? I'm like, yeah, what happened to it? So he said, without going into detail, NASCAR thought we were up to some fishy stuff. So they tore the wrap off that part to see if there was anything going on with the body that we modified to win that race. So that was NASCAR inspecting the door post-race or whatever R&D, whatever they went to see if we did anything. So I bought the door. They gave me a great deal on it, and they even told me, like, I couldn't bring it home. I was driving a Toyota Camry. That was not going to fit in my Camry. So they said, we usually don't do this, but we'll ship it to you. And I can't show it. But on the back of it, it says on the inscription of the certificate of authenticity, it says for Sloppy Joe, and they put the quote, Chase, go on the authenticity. So, yeah, and then, of course, I went out to meet and greet and got to meet Chase with the door. And we had like a 5-minute conversation there. And he was thrilled that I got the door. He remembered me from the video, obviously, and we were talking. And you know, I've met him quite a few times, so we talked about just times past, like, you know, seeing each other, bumping into each other, the door and everything. And such a cool dude, such a great experience. Like he reached out to me to shake my hand after buying the door and everything, and he said,
"Bro held up the line."
Oh, there was like 7 people left in the line, man. Come on, dude, can't be saying that. So yeah,
That's
it was a really great experience, and you know, I ain't gonna lie, I definitely spent an arm and a leg for that door. I ain't gonna lie. It was still a good deal, but I spent some money on that thing. But it was one of the greatest experiences of my entire life. And it was a video that went viral, an experience that I'll never forget. And that door is always going to be there. And it's just a symbol of basically all the hard work paying off and everything that's happened in my life. So that's really awesome thing. Great story behind it. And yeah, hell of a crazy finish too with the reaction. So yeah.
NASCAR drivers are the only ones who remember their fans. They don't be remembering the People's Champ though. That's neither here nor there.
That's funny. She says that. Last time I saw Chase, not Charlotte, when I went up to the Echo Park auto line for the spring race, I come out with my car and he goes, "Oh, hey, what's up, man? Is your wife still mad at you about the door?" I said, no. She told me as long as you signed it, she's okay with it. And she goes, "Well, I'm glad I was able to help. I don't want to get in the middle of that whole thing."
Yeah, for real.
So yeah, it's true. They do remember their fans a lot, and that's what makes a lot of those drivers really special. And like I always say, I understand the flack Chase gets for TV stuff and everything, but if you actually get to meet the guy and talk to him, he's probably one of the most down-to-earth, genuine people when it comes to his fans. So he's a cool dude. So really good experience with that.
Thanks for taking out his car in Kansas. Yo, Phoenix or Vegas?
That's a biased one because I've only been to Las Vegas, so I have to go Vegas. But I will say Las Vegas deserves to host a championship weekend. From being there and seeing the infield and seeing everything around it, that place would pop as a championship venue. Okay, let me tell you right now, definitely needs to happen one year.
Yo, the only issue I had with Phoenix was their parking setup because it was literally in the desert, bro. And
dude got out of his car and saw a rattlesnake and got back in the car.
Nah. Only. I think I only walked to that parking lot once because I was riding with Josh and them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm walking by fucking dirt, and I'm walking behind them, kicking up sand and shit. Yo, by the time I get to the car, my sneakers are covered in sand. I'm like, I'm a sneakerhead, yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, bro, you got those new Sand Jordan 1s. That's all.
Bro, I had my flight prostitutes. They were all black sneakers. Them shits was all brown. When we got to Bubba 33s or whatever where we at, bro, I went straight to the bathroom, got the napkin, wet it up. So Ryan's looking at me like, "You for real?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, bro."
The kicks gotta be good, man. You can't have all that stuff around you walking around.
He says, Kansas or Michigan?
I gotta be careful with this one. Kansas, Elliott won. It's pretty cool, but Michigan's the home of the pit stop, so I don't want to get in trouble. So I'll go Michigan.
He said he's from Vegas. He totally agrees.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful track, beautiful venue.
And that's all I have for this or that.
That's a fun. I like that one. I understand why you like that one. That's fun.
So I don't know if you ever watched the podcast Drink Champs. They have a segment for Quick Time with Slime, right?
Okay.
And Noriega or Nori asked them, they give them 2 options. But if they say both, they have to take a shot.
Okay.
So that's why it's called Drink Champs, because a lot of them are getting drunk during the podcast.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna put a twist to that because we're not gonna be drinking on here. I was like, now it's just gonna be this or that, and you gotta pick one or the other.
Okay.
It's very. I think MGM was the first one that had to pick he was politically correct and just went both for like 2 of the questions for obvious reasons. You gotta sponsor. Yeah. You gotta protect the brand.
Of course.
So other than that, I was about to say, there was something I was gonna say about Tyler. It'll come back to me. Anyway.
He said, "Here we go."
Oh, and what was it? Oh, I guess
the story about the shoes in the sand.
Yeah, walking behind fucking Ryan, bro. Oh, because I told him that story in Daytona, bro.
Yeah.
One too many stories in Daytona, bro. Yo, you going to Homestead?
I'm planning on it. Yeah, I'm planning on it. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is with everybody else, but yeah, I'd love to be there. I'd love to go.
I'm gonna say this: if you enjoyed the night you came over to Airbnb, bro, and how live it was, yo, Miami's gonna be like.
Yeah. Can I put my request in or protest? Like, can there be some room for the slop for one of these things, man? Like, what's the deal? I'm like 0 for 2, whatever, 0 for 3 on this stuff, man. Like, let me have a bed or a couch, man. I mean, I gotta go spend hundreds of dollars on these hotels and all that stuff. I know I'm like the least liked member of the pit stop crew, but I mean, come on, man. At least give me a room, give me a bed.
This comes from the guy who has his own Discord talking about the least liked.
Oh, get out of here. Just joking around.
Who wins the 2026 championship?
You know, it's a long season, man. I really, because I watch Denny Hamlin's podcast from time to time, and Denny doesn't really lie about stuff like, he's really honest, and he said Chevy's close. He said Chevy's really close. And if you watch the last few weeks, you can tell Chevy's really getting closer to competing from start to finish with Toyota. They can get about 2/3 of the race in. I dropped a ban on a separate EVB. You did what? And this man didn't have a bed? Oh, come on, man. Who's running this Airbnb thing, dude? Who's running this, man? You can't have this guy dropping 1,000.
He has other obligations. He left that part out.
Yeah,
Someone said Sloppy can have the floor.
Look, all I'm gonna say right now, I don't know what connections you got, but for Miami Homestead, I really would appreciate it. Let's just say that. Okay. I'd love to be out there. If I can get some help from Mr. Kicks over here or do something.
I'm nobody, bro. I am nobody.
What do you mean you're nobody? You got a bed no matter what. I don't want to hear it, man. Your name is under the host, okay? You're the second host. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, all right?
Where do you get this from?
What do you mean? I can read the room. It's all good. Just help a brother out, man.
Yo, I can't even get.
I'll pay for my airfare, my drive, and just get me a bed.
He said sloppy crash out.
Oh, this ain't no crash out. You haven't seen no crash out from me.
Kicks claims he isn't famous. Yo, I'm not. Yo, the only reason I even have infield passes because of Josh, bro. And I'm supposed to. He said Kicks is staying with me. Now I know where I'm staying.
I'll say right now, though, for the championship, because I'm not trying to forget that question, I'll go Denny Hamlin right now. Like, I think Denny's even better than last year. That's the crazy part. I think Denny's driving better than he did last year. It's either Tyler's up there, but Denny's really been getting consistent. Tyler's been having a lot of issues. Maybe Tyler's getting rid of it all before the chase, which is fine. This is the time to make mistakes. And that's why, for example, Tyler and Chase have had a really bad last month or so. So if they're getting all the bad mojo out of the way here for this last little push before the chase, going into the chase, that's the time right now. If I give you 4 drivers right now, no bias whatsoever, this is me just based off of how they've been in the past, how consistent they are. Hamlin, Reddick, Chase, and I mean, it'd be criminal for me not to put Larson in there, right? Ty Gibbs is a bit of a sneaky one too, because he's been consistent all year too. Like he's won one race, but that last spot
you can't leave Blaney out either. That's the scale.
I know Blaney's there too. Like I'll say this: the top 2 guaranteed that I think will be there mathematically still with a shot is Reddick and Hamlin. Yeah, that's the other 2. I mean, I think there's going to be 4 dudes, maybe 3, who mathematically have a shot by the time we get to Phoenix.
Wait before the chase and Larson steals it.
And there's no bias in me. I really think Chevy's coming to play when the chase comes out. Like I really think that now that I would say 3 of their guys are safely locked in points wise, unless there's a huge drop. They've already been working on chase stuff. I feel like they've got to be at this point. But yeah, good question though.
You said who wins first, Bell or Larson?
Ooh.
Yo, Bell's come so close.
Bell's come very close, but Larson's been getting way more consistent.
Yeah.
Like he's I'm not gonna lie, the last few leagues, Larson has been the fastest Hendrick car. The only time I could say he wasn't the fastest lately was Nashville. I think Elliott was a little quicker than him, but Larson's been really good. Yeah, Kicks, I'm just going to let you know, Josh has never offered me a pass. You've gotten a pass, okay? So,
because you don't need Josh to get you a pass, bro.
Hey, nothing's a guarantee. Nothing is a guarantee.
MGM, y'all are the big dogs over here.
Nothing is a guarantee, bro, in this sport. Let me tell you right now.
When brands reach out to you, I rest my case, Yana.
I'll say this: I haven't had a brand reach out to me in a while. I haven't struck anything lately. I've had a couple that I thought was going to work out really well, and then just either got ghosted or it didn't work, and it just said we're not doing this anymore.
I said it on my Whatnot stream earlier today. Because due to time constraints, I couldn't really do a proper video for the Hardys, Bubba Wallace, the race meal, right? Mm-hmm. So I just, took a picture, let the auto cut do his thing, and put one of my favorite songs on there.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, there's levels to this because Hardys liked it and commented on my IG one and the TikTok one.
There you go.
But then you got Tyler, right? They send them a message. Hey, what's your address? We want to send you the love package or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's levels to this. I'm right here. You guys,
I never did a Hardee's one. I wish I did. It just didn't work out. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I mean, I don't really try to talk about this too much, but I've been really trying to cut back and lose weight and just try to, as a dad now, I'm just trying to be the best version of me possible. So I haven't had fast food, and unfortunately the meal came out when I was really starting, so I didn't want to break it. So shout out to Hardee's though for an awesome promotion. I mean, that is like grade A+ when it comes to what they did.
So like once a week, and that's like at minimum once a week, maybe, right? Maybe it's once every 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah. I'll treat myself to something like that. Because especially with my current situation, I don't know if you're aware, like my heart stuff going on.
I know a little, I know.
Yeah. So like with that, I've been really, not that I'm doing like army fucking workouts out there, but like this is the best most consistent I've been in my entire life, right? And then,
heck yeah, dude. It takes time. It takes time and dedication, man. Let me tell you, weight loss is one of the hardest things to do. It is challenging. I've had my waves where I did good and then I fall off. I did good and I fall off. And I think this time is really the time I'm just going to get it done with fully, because just looking at my daughter's face and that smile, like I want to be able to be the dad that runs around the yard with her and, go to NASCAR races with her and be able to go here and keep up with her, so it's just been a huge motivation. And I always say this, I think the better you look, the better results on camera you get. Like people like sharp looking on camera, man. It pays off sometimes, So with what I do, I just want to be in good shape and feel good about myself. So yeah.
So Perigo says that diecast is $30 on the Bay. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Sloppy likes some good raceway food.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Some of the food is incredible. I'm telling you what, guys, though, next week when I go to Echo Park, I'm going to have some food for sure. I've been working my butt off to deserve a little cheat day. So
speaking of Echo Park, I was highly disappointed because I never heard this shit in my life. And you probably a good thing you missed the race, because how do vendors that sell hamburgers and hot dogs run out of ketchup and mustard? How does that happen?
They ran out of condiments?
Yes.
How do you run out of condiment, especially ketchup? And that's crazy. I've never heard of that.
I'm like, I like that. Burger, like, yo, is this for real? He was like, yo, they don't got no ketchup. I was like, you got mustard or no ketchup, no mustard? I'm like, so I'm supposed to eat a dry hot dog you charging me $8 for? What you telling me?
That is insane. Sloppy been putting the good work in the gym. I appreciate that. I have been. This would be week 3 of me going ham, and not going into details, there has been some very good results, but we got a lot more work to do.
Yeah. And it's crazy, right? Because, like, I did all the fucking hiking in Phoenix. Did all the hiking in Daytona. all the hiking in Darlington.
Yep.
And it's just like I get around pretty good. I mean, I'm not no 500-pound. You see me, bro. I'm not like I'm no sumo wrestler. But it's just, it's different for everybody, bro. Like, but I'm working on it. Like last Thursday, I got some, I got my results from the second echo, and it's like there was some improvement, but not what they were. And they're referring me to a specialist, and I give them all my options laid out.
Yeah.
So like y'all know how I am with Zay, bro. Baseball, basketball, football. I'm with him. He keeps me active. That helps me out too. So it's like I ain't trying to leave early. I know he needs his pops there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna do what I got to do to be with Zay. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bristol will get you though. Them stairs ain't no joke.
Whoo! Take that hill at Bristol. Don't take the golf cart. Take that hill and see what happens.
Lobby is having a lobby tonight.
Oh my gosh, bro! They won't stop. They'll never stop. They'll never stop. They're in another person's podcast asking me if I'm running public lobbies on NASCAR 25, man. My God. I love you too, but man. Stop.
Yo, top 2 drivers you've been in the lobby with.
Ooh, top 2 drivers. Oh, my. So the top 2, like, who I think are competitive and are really good?
No, like the ones you've had, like, races with. Like, the actual, like, whether it be Butterbean.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
yeah.
Are we talking like just overall like iRacing and NASCAR 25? Or are we talking
any
all right. Well, number 1 for sure has got to be Dale Jr. I've raced against Dale Jr. and I'll put Chase Elliott there. I've raced against Chase Elliott in an actual race before and all that stuff at Michigan. I think last year he was like getting some work at Michigan and he was in my split and I didn't key up or say anything. I ain't one of those people and all. I just raced him and all that stuff. But
yeah,
he's never really a sim guy, so I thought, oh, dude, he might be in the back and everything. This dude went like he went up to the front, and I was like, holy shit! I'm like, dude, what? Like this dude was flooring up to the front, looked like he was able to manipulate the dirty air and all that stuff. And I'm like, bro, if he could just do that in real life, this dude be winning 7 races a year. Like, holy shit! And then he got wrecked by somebody. Like somebody made a mistake and he got wrecked. But I was like, dang, dude, this dude can actually wheel it on the sim. I can't believe it. I thought this guy was like anti-video games over here for a little bit. This guy was on the sim going ham. Byron's a close second, but when you think of like it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. I mean, Dale Earnhardt Jr. I've raced against Byron actually quite a few times, actually. Byron's a close second because we actually had a really funny interaction when I raced Byron because one of my early videos of TikTok years ago was I was racing Byron at The Rock. And I was on the middle lane, and I was actually having a run. I was about to pass him, and I keyed up, and I said, "I'm coming for you, Willie B." And then I got loose out of 4, and I said, "No, I'm not." And I lost it, came up the track, and caused like a 4-car crash. I posted the video. William finds my TikTok and comments on it, and goes laughy face and goes GG and stuff like that. So I brought it up at Fan Day. I'm like, I don't know if you remember, man. I keyed up and said I was going to get you, and I wrecked. And he goes like, oh, my God, that's you and everything. So that was pretty funny. So, yeah.
It said top 3 favorite drivers in NASCAR 25 lobbies.
Top 3 favorite drivers. Are you talking about the actual people that – brother, now he's asking me for my 3 favorite, like, I guess, fans that come race with me. Oh, my gosh. If we're
I know about the Hocevar deal because he said something on Hocevar at Daytona.
I apologize to him, and we made amends at Daytona.
Did you see SVG and Dale Earnhardt?
I did not. No, Earnhardt's on Kick, so I never watch Kick anymore. Or really, like I don't like the platform Kick, honestly. So
it's weird to get adjusted to it. Like I've been trying to watch people. And
I streamed on Kick. I was on Kick only for a while, but then after a while, seeing like what the platform was all about and what they really wanted to push out there, I wasn't really a fan of it anymore. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. This ain't.
I can't escape this, bro.
Oh my God, dude. I love autos on hoods, man. That's the place it should be. Hot take, everybody. Autos on hoods over windshields. I said it. Especially with Black Sharpie.
Fuck that guy, bro.
I heard about that. I could not believe it, man.
Yo,
I'm like, are you kidding me?
I'm a clip my little spiel. I want everybody to tag him, bro. We need to fix this.
God. And that was a din match, wasn't it?
Nah,
Wasn't
not mine.
Okay.
Mine was just a Coda win, the Raptor Ride Coda win.
All right.
SVG wiped out the whole field on the last lap from the lead. Oh, fuck.
Like intentionally or like by accident? Probably by accident.
Wasteman said, been a good episode, guys. See y'all next week. Yes, sir.
Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it.
What do you think about Elliott racing an 8 car at the Cars Tour?
It's pretty cool. I know there's a lot of other fans out there that like the world ended as soon as they saw that. Like it made their whole entire month seeing that. It's really cool. Wish the paint scheme was better though. I don't know why it was all blank white, but originally I was told, or I learned that was supposed to be Kyle Busch's race in the 8 car. So a lot of people were saying, well, how come Brexton didn't drive it? Well, I don't think Brexton's old enough to even drive that division or model. So it kind of makes a little sense because Chase and Kyle were really good friends. Like, I mean, if you know the sport and pay attention, you could tell Kyle and Chase were really good friends. And Brexton and his daughter, there's videos that Samantha posted of them talking about how much they loved Chase when they were kids, like all that stuff. So I think it's more of a way of Chase paying tribute to Kyle as well, knowing that was his race and everything that he was going to do. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty sick. If I get a chance to go to Wilkesboro, I'll definitely go and check it out for sure. But it's pretty cool.
So Elliott got the Larson late model treatment. All the co-drivers have ran blank white cars or running cars too. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder if it's like a sponsor thing. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, Kurt Busch could drive.
I don't know if Kurt really wants to drive those.
I think he's doing something else.
Yeah, isn't he doing some IROC thing?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. Who's the pick this weekend? Kyle Larson. Did the
a lot of people been saying that today.
Did the tire test at Chicagoland, has a little bit of advantage. I think Chase will run good too since he's run the O'Reilly race.
Danny did a tire test there too.
Yep. So I think it's gonna be a Larson Denny show with maybe two more people in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably just a blank shop car for special one-offs. I hear that.
Yeah. Probably. Saves on cost.
Kurt's running Le Mans. That's what it is.
Le Mans. Yes, that's what he's running. Yep.
Zane out of nowhere. Okay.
Zane would be cool. Zane would be really cool. Hey, it's no longer winning you're in. If someone surprise wins, I'll be pumped.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
But Mr. Sloppy Joe, this is the segment called The Dirty Dozen.
Oof. All right.
Where you can show 12 of your favorite diecasts.
Okay.
And the floor is yours.
All right. So the first one is definitely an older one, but the reason why I want to show this one is it is my favorite Cartoon Network scheme that was ever ran in the late 90s. And this one's really cool. Check this out. This is the Jeff Green 29 Elite. It's got some of my favorite cartoons on it. You got
that's my favorite. That's my favorite one too.
Yep,
bro.
Tom and Jerry on the hood. You got Dexter's Laboratory on the side. Love that one. And then on the other side, very underrated show, Cow and Chicken.
Yes, sir.
On the side.
That's my favorite one too, bro.
So that's just one of my favorite nostalgic ones. All right. Okay. We're gonna have to open the case. That's why I'm glad a lot of my favorites are in the case because it makes things a lot easier. So this one is really special to me. People ask me all the time what my favorite car is. This one has the most meaning to me. So this might look like a normal Drive to End Hugger car, but this is actually Jeff Gordon's 85th career win, or 83rd, can't remember. When he beat Jimmy Johnson at Atlanta in 2011 to pass Cale Yarborough, I think.
Oh, and it's autoed?
And it's autoed. So this is really special to me because this was during the tropical storm that went through Georgia, and the race got postponed all the way to Tuesday. And I was really bummed out because my dad worked for years to try to get garage passes for us so I can meet Jeff Gordon for the first time ever. And he finally did it after all the work, after all the connections he was trying to make. He finally made it happen, got to meet Gordon, but didn't get to watch the race. My dad let me skip school, which he never really was a big guy when it came to skipping school. He let me skip school to go with my friend who had tickets, and we went. and Gordon was like leading. They were battling. My dad all of a sudden randomly shows up. I didn't even know he was showing up. He came from work and he says, "Hey, I'm in the garage area. Like they let me park in here. Come down here." So I get down there and we're behind Jeff Gordon's pit box for the last like 35 laps of the race. And we knew some of the crew members because we were talking to them during the rain delay. And when Gordon won, the crew literally looked at me and my dad and said, "Come with us, come with us." So we got to run across the infield to go to the finish line for Gordon's victory lane. If you really zoom in and look at his victory lane, you could see me in victory lane there. And I got to see my hero win. And I got the diecast, and I have a lot of the victory lane hats that the crew gave me. So this car just has a lot of meaning to me because it was one of the greatest days I ever had with my dad. And I got Gordon to sign it a couple years later and got to tell him just like, hey, thank you for everything you've done. And thank you for being one of the biggest inspirations for me being a NASCAR fan. So that one's really special. That one has a lot of meaning to me. Next one. Oh yeah, I gotta go with this one. Finally got it back after all these years, man. This is a special one. Jeff Gordon, last career win at Martinsville.
Oh shoot, that's dope.
Yeah, man. Finally got it back after all these years when I sold it like a dum-dum when I was a late teenager. So that's a really special one. Glad I have that one in my collection right there. This one's pretty cool. This is the Coke 600 Ross Chastain win.
Yes, fire.
Just got signed over there. This was the first ever watch party that I did on TikTok. So this was kind of the start of a whole new journey for me. So this one has a lot of meaning for me. So this one's really cool. Like this one a lot. That's number 4. Let's go with. Oh yeah, this one's nice. So love this one. One of my favorite cars. How about a color chrome championship Phoenix? Justin Allgaier
yes,
with the paint pen. DIN number 2, by the way. The closest I've ever been to a DIN 1. Found it at the Lionel store too, which was hilarious. And Allgaier is really cool with his diecast. He loves diecast. So I told him, like, bro, it was like one of the last 3 on the shelf, and I found it. And like, yeah, it was DIN 2. This one's cool. I love this one. Kurt Busch's last career win. Jumpman Elite Kansas from 2022, if I'm not mistaken. So this one's pretty fire. I love this one. Yeah, it's a really cool one right there. What else we got here? Let's see. Oh yeah, let's go up here. So I'm gonna get up for a second and open this other case back here. One that's not pictured right now is the Casey Mears 69 truck, obviously, because obviously my logo's on it. It's just boxed up right now. Here, I'm going to back this chair up a little bit so I can see it. Also, hi, this is me standing up. Here's my space. Blaney Dorp from the pit stop. Jamin Davis jersey. One of my awesome viewers. All right, so we're going to open this case up right here. All right. This one's cool. Love this one. This is the Chase Elliott Atlanta win from last year, the Elite version signed. This is the auto version. Love this car. I know I wasn't there for it, but this is probably one of the most awesome paint schemes he's ever ran that he won in. So I do love this car a lot. So that's a really clean one. Glad I got that one in the collection. Let's go with, oh yeah, I'm going to show these off right here. This is really special. So I grew up watching Brad Keselowski in the Nationwide Series, and I always wanted the Navy cars, but that at the time when I wasn't really working, didn't really have a job, they were pretty expensive. So this was a gift from a duo gift from NASCAR Ryan and Wastespin. They decided to go a little ham and give me some of these Navy cars. So here's just the base Navy car here, and then you have the first win for Brad K in the Nationwide Series. And I got that signed by Brad at the Roval last year, so that's pretty special. And then we also have the Klondike car right here, signed by Brad. So I still need the GoDaddy. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of cars I have that that aren't pictured right now. But I'm gonna go with. I mean, it's really special to me. I enjoy it. I'll show it. Might not be the flashiest car, but come on, Elliott Championship 2020 race version Elite. I mean, this was such a cool moment. I personally, if you really think about it, I never got to see Jeff Gordon win a championship as a fan. So this was my first actual favorite driver winning a championship. So this diecast is super cool to have. I love the yellow number as a tribute to Jimmy Johnson. Let's see what else we got here. What do we got down here? Got the Red Bull Kara Zilich first start. Technically, that's always cool.
Yeah, that one's a dope one. That's a dope one.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. Let's close this up. I got some other Elliots up here, like his rookie year, like in the 24 car sign. Let's go with this bad boy. This one's really cool. I like this one a lot. This one is sick. So here is the color chrome Corey Day rookie car from like last year when he ran his part-time stuff. DIN number 5, which I thought was pretty funny.
Shit.
Since Hendrick Cars, Kyle Larson, his protege. So it's pretty cool. Got signed at Fan Day and everything right there. That's when I did a little funny little post with Corey too. He was watching my streams and everything. So that's pretty cool. How many does that put me at right now?
I lost count.
You lost count. That's not good. You can't be losing count. Let's see. While I'm looking for another one, what's one that you like? What's one that you like?
That you have? Or in general?
Just in general, like one that you got.
Oh, obviously the UNC Reddick.
Yep, that's a good one.
The J Balvin.
Okay.
I got the Stealth Jimmy Johnson COT.
All right.
My Ryan Blaney liquid color Phoenix win.
Mm-hmm.
The Jordan brand flight car. I got the Reddick. I want to get the Kurt Busch one.
Okay.
Yo, speaking of Reddick, did you ever get that Road America win?
No, I did not. No, I did not. I never got that one. Oh, wait, there is one I want to show. Give me a second. I never really show this one that much. To my surprise, I never really get a chance to show it. I'm not trying to drop everything while I'm...
Yo, Charles Bragg said, boys, we're missing the crown jewel. Where is Gravedigger?
I actually don't own a Gravedigger, believe it or not.
Yo, I used to be able to get like one or two of those a week, and then now all of a sudden they know where to be.
Now they're all of a sudden, yeah, it's crazy.
They only made 14,000 of those or some shit like that.
Only 14,000. All right, check this one out. This one's really cool. Love this one.
Tyler said, no way he never found a Road America win.
Check this out. Here you go.
Well, that's tough.
Dale Jr., Michigan win in the Batman car. Got it signed at Charlotte for a Lionel event. So, yeah.
That's
pretty
clean.
sick.
Yeah,
love this one.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
I haven't put it up yet. All right, let's put this back in the box after I just dropped some 164s. That's fine. They're in their boxes. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, I wasn't ready for the 12 diecast. I'm pumped about it. It's fun.
Yo, he said, why is that not in the case, bruh?
Why is what not in the case?
The Batman car.
It's getting there. We're getting there.
I see you got the Lane Riggs there. That's a nice truck, too.
Oh, yeah, dude. Hey, you want to know the story about that? You want to know the story about that one? You were at the Fan Day. Did you not see what happened with that thing?
Nah.
I dropped it on the concrete floor.
No.
And guess what? No damage on it whatsoever.
Yo, those trucks are like elite.
No scratch or nothing, and Lane signed it. Yeah.
Two more to go. I think you got
two more. Perfect. I actually know two I want to show. I actually have two that I want to show here that are going to be great. I got to be very careful with this, though. Hang on 1 second. I'm working on it. Let's move this here for now so nothing falls over. 1 second. 1 second. Let's put that there. There we go. Cool. All right. So these are the last two I'll show. They're in special boxes. This one's really cool. I love this one because it has a very, very special meaning for the sport.
He said it looks like the pit stop back there.
It does. Jimmy Johnson, 2004 Elite Atlanta win, always in our hearts, with the wristband still in there. If you're a Hendrick fan, you know all about this. If you're a NASCAR fan, you know all about this.
Exactly.
But
I got the Terry Labonte one too.
Yeah, this is really special.
Yeah.
So I love that car. That's the only Jimmy Johnson car I have. And I'm going to save this one because it's really special to me because this was kind of the start of, I think my friendship with Josh and the pit stop and this one just has a whole meaning to me. Long story short, this car was not meant to be sent to me. This wasn't my diecast. It was an accident. It wasn't meant to be sent to me. And I called Josh immediately. I'm like, bro, I can't. I did not buy this. Can I please send it back to you? This is not mine. And we were working on it. And Josh calls me and goes, you know what, dude? I want you to keep it because you've promoted the show. You're doing this. You're always there. I want you to have it, man. Consider it a gift. And I was like, bro, thank you, dude. So here it is. I mean, due to very unfortunate circumstances, this is probably the most expensive diecast in my entire collection. Here it is. The Kyle Busch 2008 Darlington Win Elite version, just signed by Kyle at the Roval last year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is such a beautiful car. It's going to go up on the wall at some point, but yeah, this is beautiful. It's an incredible car, and it's just one I just can't part with ever. Like, you know, it would have to take a very, very, very crazy, unfortunate emergency for me to sell this for like finances or something, you know, something drastic, like desperately. But yeah, that's those are some of the cars I got in my collection.
And that's like my favorite thing about like the Dirty Dozen when people showcase. It shows that there's no two collections are the same. No one's gonna pull the same cars all the time. Same thing with sneakers. That's why I was like, I tell people, no one sneakers like sneakers and diecasts to me are essentially they're the same because no two people should have the same identical collection. You have some of the same pieces, but like your 12 is gonna be different from my 12, different from Tyler's 12, different from Ryan's 12. You know what I'm saying?
You know where that's from?
Where's that from? The Indy Road Course?
That's from your show, Bo.
That's from
your show.
That's the Indy Road Course, right?
Yeah, that's the Indy Road. I bought from your show. Yep.
Yo, shout out to Chilltown in the house. What's good, bro? So when I was telling you about the sneaker battle, Chilltown was on Team West.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's.
God, the shoe game must have been crazy, dude. The whole shoe war must have been insane.
Yo, I want to. Chilltown, I need you to put that battle back on the channel, please, so I can share with the NASCAR family. Thank you. It was on his channel. We did it on his channel. It was like, long story short, in 2020, it was during COVID. It was the first East-West battle, but the West was more prepared than the East team. And he said, heard you, yo, bro, appreciate you, bro. Yo, I'm gonna let you know next time I'm out there, bro. I might be there in August. I might be out there in August, bro. But the West was prepared for a battle. The East was winging it. You know, they didn't really have a team put together. So for like 8 to 10 months, we in a group chat with like me, Chilltown, a bunch of other. I'm like, yo, we need to run that back. Like, yo, I mean, talking cash shit for months. Everybody in there. So we finally put it together. It was like we did a boxing style scoring, like 10-point most round system, shit like that.
Yeah.
And then it was like to make it fair, because you know, whenever you have judges, people always like, oh, they're favoring this team, they're favoring that team. I was like, look, let's agree on 3 judges that we know won't be biased and that they know sneakers and the history of the sneakers, right?
Yeah.
I said, and they'll have their own stream together like this, and they could watch the battle and they can, you know, discuss it amongst themselves. It's probably the best put together battle ever in all of YouTube, bro.
Sheesh.
It was crazy. It was crazy, bro.
I'm gonna have to check it out sometime if it's ever public.
Yeah, I just need my bro to put it back up there, bro. It's freaking classic, bro. I tell everybody today that's the best sneaker battle on all the sneaker YouTube, bro. And it not because the East won, but if you see, like, for people who understand sneakers, for all the sneakers that were shown, bro, it was like a timeline of history, bro. Like from all different walks, bro.
I know. Originally, your thing was sneakers. So give me a second here. I wanted to show you this. Okay, I wanted to show you this and everything just to show you that I think it's still here. Is it still here? Yep, it's still here. So I'm not like a huge shoe game guy, but there's times where I'll get a pair of shoes that I just want to hold on to because, yeah, you'll see what I got here. So, never worn, by the way. Still in the box. Okay, I'm gonna show you these. Ah, all right.
Bruh.
Yeah. Polar Bears. Trae Young. Adidas.
Crazy.
Trae Young ones.
The ones? Yeah.
Yep, those are the ones. So, I also had the Georgia Peach ones that had the little green tip for the peach, but I wore those when I played basketball. When I played pickup basketball. So that was the pair I decided to put away and not even wear and put those away.
So like Adidas never. So like Nikes and Jordans transitioned to like a lifestyle shoe.
Of course.
Like I never liked Kobe's Adidas sneakers, but Tracy McGrady's those were some nice sneakers. And then Trae Young, some of his reminded me of like the wave Tracy McGrady had.
Yeah.
So when Trae Young finally got his own like line, I was like, oh, those are tough. Those are tough.
Oh yeah, man.
Speaking of, and I'm gonna end it on this. You see Tyler Reddick's paint scheme for Chicagoland, bro?
Dude, that's
true blue threes, bro.
Clean.
I need that flag, bro. I'm gonna need that true blue three.
I will say, if he wins that race, I'm getting that diecast with that paint scheme.
I need if he wins in the Jordan scheme, he hasn't won one since Dega, bro. In the Jordan brand.
I have
white
that car. I have that car.
And so that was long story short. When Empirical went to that spring race that I declined to go to in Darlington, he comes by my store the next day, I believe. It might have been that same day. He brought me the 2311 Reddick shirt and the Talladega Win 164, and Tyler Reddick signed the windshield in gold.
Dude, heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's clean. Very clean.
But yo, sloppy, bro. I appreciate you coming through, bro. Hope you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, man. Bro. I enjoyed it. I appreciate you having me, man, for real. I've been kind of waiting to get on the show for a little bit, man. It was worth it, though. I had a lot of fun.
Man. You're a busy man, bro. I don't like stepping on nobody's toes.
Nah, I'll make time for this stuff, man. I'll make time for this stuff. It was a blast. I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed everyone stopping by, all the questions, all the banter, all the questions trying to get me off my game a little bit. I saw y'all in there. I saw y'all in there. I appreciate it. I was prepared for it. I told myself there's probably gonna be a question or two tonight that's gonna make me think for a second. So
that's what I like about the this or that questions, because so like there's my homeboy from Louisiana, what the sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the first question I asked him was gumbo or was it gumbo or crawfish boil or seafood boil, because those are two biggest things out there.
Yeah,
it took him like 3. He was like, I had it with some good ones, that's the Empirical said sloppy and
love you too, Bubba. Thank you.
I appreciate them coming through. Yeah, this was dope, bro. I appreciate you. Like I told the guys, like even MGM say he'll come back, Tyler say he'll come back. Like just having like an open stream talk, cap a race or something, just to shoot the shit and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to. My goal, one of my goals is like Denny got one, Dale Jr. got one. Then you got Door Bumper Clear, the spinoff of Dale Jr.
Yeah,
but it's like these guys are involved in racing currently.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know his name, but he's a freaking spotter, right? He's a spotter. Dale's a former driver. Of course, everyone's gonna go to him. He's still active in guys' own team. Denny drives, part owner 2311. Like, we're for the fans. We are fans of the fans. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep, I hear that.
So we're like on both sides. Like, we do the fan stuff, and then I'm not so much a content creator like you guys are, but we're in the same lane as far as pushing stuff out. Tyler didn't have to get out of bed to argue about schemes this time. Yo, did you hear about that?
I heard about that. I'm not gonna lie. I even told myself if there's an opportunity for me to do something and get him out of bed, I will do it.
But if you watch that debate, if you go on paint scheme for paint scheme, Tyler is correct. However, MGM's argument was that Napa is iconic because it crossed over. It crossed over into the urban, side of things, kind of like sneaker, Nike has.
Yep.
Because like even in New York, in the hood, I know these guys weren't watching NASCAR like that.
Yeah.
But they had the Napa race jacket, they had the Reese's jacket, the M&M's jacket. I had the M&M's jacket, and I was pulling for Earnhardt because my dad was an Earnhardt fan. Yeah, more iconic sponsor, correct. I agree with you there.
Napa's been around since the Ron Hornaday days in the early 90s. It's been around for years.
Yeah. But like I would say the Valvoline was more crossover than the Hendrix one. You know what I mean? As far as crossing over being more widespread.
Yeah.
Kick saw that black and red Hendrix car scheme I made the other night. Yo. Yeah, bro. That joint was clean. It was clean, Thunder. It was clean. So you doing a stream tonight, bro?
11 on the East Coast right now. I might. Let's see.
Yeah, I know. You be having some late night ones, don't?
We'll see. I gotta clean up the space a little bit from all the diecast ventures. We'll see. I'm gonna go see the wife and the daughter a little bit, see what's up with them. We gotta get up early, and I'm taking the wife out for a nice lunch, little shopping tomorrow before she has to go do something. So, yeah, we'll see. Possibly, we'll see. Might be a little powwow. Might be like a little hour show.
Beep, beep.
Oh, that's his thing. Beep beep.
Yo, all else fails, I believe I'll be seeing you next weekend.
I will definitely be there, man. Home track, can't miss it. I'll be there all weekend.
Power hour potentially? Nah, I did a power 90 minutes before we did this. So no,
he's talking about me. No, he's talking about me.
Okay,
he's seeing if I'm gonna get on NASCAR 25 and suffer for an hour. That's what he's hoping for. I don't get paid enough for that.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody in the chat that was here, bro. This was a dope one. And until next time, yo, any recommendations to who I should try to get as a guest?
Ooh, get Josh, man.
Bro, it was hard enough to get him here for the 20 minutes he was on with Ryan and them, bro.
20 minutes, and that was it. Oh my god!
If that, bro.
Get him. I'm trying to think of a good name you can get in there.
See, he's too busy.
He's too busy. Really try to dive in and get somebody like I don't know. You said something about Andrew Fuller. It's not a bad name. Maybe try to go into the content realm a little bit. There's a bunch of up and coming TikTokers that are pretty good, in my opinion. That are doing some really good things. Delaney, you ever heard of Delaney?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I met her twice.
She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. I think she'd be a great guest along with Gabby. That'd be a pretty cool show. Getting their perspective on things, because I feel like they're very underrated. They would do pretty good. Ryan's already been on, Bryce.
Ryan was on. He didn't have the spotlight on him, but he was on. He got to show off a little bit. Granted, he was eating half the show, but he was here.
Of course he was. Gosh, who else could you want? Or who would you want? Just trying to think who you could get. Yeah, someone already said Ryan before. You could do a show if you really want to. You could do a show where it's me, Tyler, Multi, all in one room and just go ham and just see what happens and all that. You could just do this or that between us three, and we just start having debates every freaking 5 minutes.
You're onto something there, bro.
I'm just saying it'd be a good collab event. All three communities coming together, all three of us bickering at each other and seeing who's right with who and who disagrees with the other. Be pretty fire, I ain't gonna lie.
Put that in my notes, bro.
See, he said that would be cinema.
That would be cinema.
Tyler never agrees on my ideas too. That's when you know it's a good one.
Yeah, I'm about to start a group chat on IG, bro.
Nobody would get a word in. No, no one would.
He said he paid to watch.
Gonna be a pay-per-view paywall. $5.
That's crazy. He said, "Yup, me and Bud Light."
That'd be crazy. I'll try to think of some more ideas for you though. Get some
That
more
was
people
dope.
in
That
here.
was
But I'm
dope. I
down,
like that. I
down,
like
I'm
that.
down for the multi people though. I'm down for that. That'd be fun. That'd be cinema.
Start paying.
$5 to get in.
I would pay for front row seats for that. Yo, they have to hit the Cash App. We'll let you in.
Yep. If you don't cash app in 5 minutes, you get blocked from the YouTube channel.
Yo, for real. Oh shoot, yo, again, Sloppy, appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Try to get me a little healthy snack in. Yo, after doing the stream, I don't know why I get hungry, bro. I ain't been working out.
Used to be me all the time, dude. Used
Yo,
to
the
be me
Whatnot
all
stream.
the time. Yep. Yep.
Try to find me a granola bar too.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, I can't. It's easy to warm up a pizza or something. Now we can't do that anymore.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, if you really want a way to just kind of cut your appetite, dude, drink water, dude. I'm telling you.
I do.
Right
That's
now.
what I drink, bro. That's what I drink all day.
Yeah, I drink a gallon of water a day.
Speaking of water, people, it'll be like WWE pay-per-view. Yo, little thing about water, and this is not no go Google this information or nothing. This is just.
Are you gonna say 96% of our body is full of water?
Not even.
Okay.
All
right. I was about to say, come on, man.
It's something you can just feel, right? And my boy told me this because he works at the paper mill, and I'm like, yo, Trav, you gotta drink water, especially when it's hot and you're draining fluids. I was like, don't just drink Gatorade because that also has sodium. It's just to replenish electrolytes, right? Just replenishment. If you're not supposed to drink 6 Gatorades in a night, I said drink some water. So there was a week where he was just drinking Mountain Dew. He said he just felt drained and this, that. I said, yo, because Mountain Dew got mad sugar in it. I'm not a doctor. I'm not no nutritionist. I just know when you are hydrated, that is like a natural energy drink, bro. If you stay hydrated, you'll have the energy you need to get through your day, bro.
Yep.
So
I agree.
Water is good for you. Like it's not even about being healthy. Yo, it's just good for you, bro. Because you don't want to drain yourself.
I'm not kidding, dude.
You don't need 5. You don't need 5 Red Bulls a day.
I'm not kidding, bro. You're gonna see me with a gallon of water next week at Echo Park. I'm just telling you right now. There will be a gallon of water next to me, like throughout everything.
He got sick of Gatorade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you see me with the backpack? I keep water in my backpack.
Yeah.
You see me? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been over 100 degrees up this way. Gotta drink water. Yeah, drink water, bro. Any last words for the people, Sloppy?
Just quick and easy. Just thank y'all so much for being here. Appreciate Kicks for having me on. Great vibes, great time, great questions. Always appreciate it. Shout out to the Sloppy Nation for being here. Shout out to Tyler, Multi, everyone who stopped by. Yeah. And anytime Kicks wants me back for another time, I'm definitely down. Would love to tackle Multi and Tyler in the same stream one time. That'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, had a great time though. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, thank you, bro. All right, y'all. Peace.